Wish we could talk about it.
Me too. That guy's body's terrible.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad we missed that. I hope we missed it. Did we miss that?
Whatever.
What's up, everybody? It's Brendan Schaub and Joe Rogan, and this is the Fight Companion Light. It's the slimmed down version. Eddie Bravo is doing a jiu-jitsu seminar today I think in Whittier. And Brian Callen is in Utah.
Pretending to play golf with his dad.
Yeah, he plays golf.
And he acts like he enjoys it just to entertain his papa.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's rough.
I think he kind of likes it, but he can't golf.
Wow. He probably just likes hanging out with his dad. You got to do things like that.
You do, man.
Yeah. I mean, chicks pretend to be into football so they can hang out with you.
It's true. Some actually get into it, though.
Some. I'm just being offensive. So, Brian Barberina and who's the other gentleman? Something Edwards. What's his, do we have a fight card, Jamie? Could we put that shit up on the other screen?
Damn, this UFC Rotterdam reminds me of UFC 100. This thing is epic. How dare you show up late, Joe Rogan?
It's
at least that ref's in shape.
Yeah, it's about as good a shape as you can get. Be a ref. Oh, it clipped. Brian Barberina is the dude who choked out Sage Northcutt. Very tough fighter. Leon Edwards, that's right.
Leon. God, there's not a lot of Leons left in the world, is there?
That's right, man.
When's the last Leon you met?
Dude, that was a big name in the 70s. You're
I
a
know.
cool guy. Ooh, he's got the back. One hook. Brian Barberina is very good on the ground. Interesting. Did you see the fire, man? See that fire last night?
No, where was it? Because I woke up and my slingshot was all covered in ash.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's out near Burbank.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's already the biggest fire in the history of California.
What?
Of Los Angeles, rather. Yeah, because it's in Los Angeles County. It's the biggest fire ever in Los Angeles County. I think it's burned something like 5,000 acres already.
And are people evacuating their homes and shit or no?
They were in danger.
Last night they evacuated in Burbank. Not all of Burbank, but
a good chunk.
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't seen any of the news.
Yo,
this
it's
is
scary. Coming home, looking up the highway when you see the hills on fire.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that's scary.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of close to you.
No, it's not close to me, but I can see it from some spots. Closer. It's close to Brian Redband. He lives out there. Look at that. Fast-moving wildfires.
Holy shit.
Homes evacuated in L.A. and Burbank. You know, I talked to a fireman once, man. He fucking freaked me out. He goes, it's just a matter of time until one day it burns all the way to the water. And I went, what? And he goes, yep, just a matter of time. One day, Brian Barberina, I'm like, get fucked here. Oh,
no, you better stay on that opposite hand.
Yeah.
I was going to get his chin broke.
Yeah, that opposite hand's barely
that firefighter sounds like a drama queen.
No. He said, he goes, with the right combination of dry weather and the right wind. And he goes, once it hits the buildings, we won't be able to stop it. He goes, it'll burn all the way to the water. No, he was an older dude that was like super stoic. That's why it made me shit my pants.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like some dork who
I
likes to
said,
talk
shut
a lot
your
of
old
shit.
mouth, man.
Have you ever seen the new papers on top? Oh, shit, dude, he's under the chin.
Yeah, he's in trouble now.
Oh.
Sideways,
no, he's on the...
though.
Sideways, he's okay.
Leon's definitely doing work.
Yeah, Leon almost had that. If he maintained back control there, like if he had like some Marcelo Garcia-style hooks,
God damn.
he might have got that.
Back to that firefighter hating on our happiness.
He's scary as fuck. All he was saying was, he goes, there's only so much we can do when a fire, it gets out of control with strong wind and dry ground. You know, like this was right after, I don't know if you were around, California in 2002, I think, somewhere around there, 2002, 2003. I got evacuated. And we were coming home from Fear Factor. We're filming out in north up on the 5. And as I was coming home for a whole hour on the right-hand side of the car, the hills were on fire.
That's
a whole
scary.
hour in the car, driving.
The crib you're currently in? Your old house? Like out there?
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying on the way home from like Tejon. You know, like Tejon Ranch, like out
gotcha.
there. The whole right side of the highway was on fire for an hour. That's how much was on fire. I'm talking like 50 miles of shit on fire. Like I've never seen anything like it in my life. And when I was talking, I mean, it was like Lord of the Rings type shit. It was crazy.
Scary.
All the hills were on fire. I mean, everywhere to the right-hand side, and everywhere you go, it was like snow falling with ash. Saw a dead guy. Saw a dude got hit by a car. He was trying to run across the road.
Ain't that a
And he
bitch?
got clipped. Yeah.
There's a fire, and you're like, shit.
Yeah, we saw this dude laid out with his sneaker off, and I was like, oh no.
What kind of sneaker was it? Reebok?
I don't remember. You would know.
I would know.
You would
But
lock in on
goddamn, are
that.
those Yeezys?
Pumas? Those
Those
Pumas?
13s?
So
Those are
crazy.
13?
Can you imagine? Like, God, they look fresh.
Damn, are
Like,
those
he's not
new
gonna
Zebra
miss 'em.
Yeezys? I'm going to grab them.
That's what they did in the old West days.
Hopefully they're
Remember
not
the
burned.
movies? Guys,
Hopefully they're not burned.
he wasn't close enough to the fire. He was just on the highway. But I think, people panic. Both the driver and the guy who
Fuck
tried
yeah,
to run
you
across the
panic
road.
with fire. Can you imagine? Could there be a worse way to go?
No.
Burned alive? Like I was
No.
watching Game of Thrones. I'm on season 5 now. When they burn Homeboy,
Don't say anything. Spoiler alert.
bro, it's been out way too long.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, come on,
It's the best show ever. Isn't it?
ever.
It gets better. Season
so
7,
good.
the way season 7 ends, you're going to be like, when the last episode's over and it goes to black, you're going to go, no!
Dude. Make myself a little drink.
It's such a good show.
It's so good.
Such a
On
good
season
show.
5.
Yeah, it's so good.
The new Narcos started, and I can't do it, man. I'm crushing hard on Game of Thrones, so I don't want to like cheat on and watch Narcos.
I had to abandon Narcos second season.
Why?
Well, unless I want to watch it by myself. My wife was like, too many people getting shot.
Too many people getting shot. It's
Too much
cartel
murder.
shit.
Too much murder. Sometimes
But
people
she's
just don't
cool
like
with
to
Game of
see that.
Thrones?
Yeah, it's fake.
No, man. I mean, the only thing fake are the dragons. Everything else pretty legit.
It's fake, bro.
Even that's up for debate.
You know what's badass? Ozark. I'm on
I
season
know,
2.
you told me that I need to
Or
get on it.
episode 2, rather. Episode 2 of Ozark. God damn, it's good.
Damn, your wife won't fuck with Narcos, huh?
Not anymore.
I can't do 2 shows at once. I'm like, I don't want to, I'm like I said, I'm crushing hard in Game of Thrones. I don't want to cheat on with Narcos. And I can only handle so much narrative. You know what I'm saying?
She barely got through season 1. In season 2, there's just way too much murking.
I mean, I get it, but it's like drug cartels. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
I mean, that's also real life.
That's real life. I
Like
wonder
it-
how much they embellished.
Not much. If you look
don't
at the
think so?
history books with
Well, he was definitely a bad guy.
terrible person, but you were rooting for him in Narcos 1. I was like,
little
damn, I
bit.
hope he gets out.
I like his posture. His belly.
Just didn't give a
Just smoking
fuck.
weed. Just gives zero fucks.
Zero. You're
There's no
so
fucks to
rich
give.
and just hooking up with chicks nonstop.
How about when they blew up the federal building or whatever the fuck?
How about
it is?
when they blew up the plane? He just blew up the plane and fucked everybody. It's like, nah,
everybody.
fuck it.
Fuck it.
And then
They'll
he
blow
ran
up
for
a
what? He
plane.
ran for governor
Something like
and
that.
just started killing everyone.
Yeah.
Like that guy's. I think he's Brazilian. The guy's
guy
actually
plays him?
Brazilian. Yeah,
Really? He's fucking good.
He's
dude.
good, right?
Fuck yeah.
And the
good.
new season's about the Cali cartel, right?
Oh man, I don't even want to know. I just feel bad that they're not gonna keep Pablo Escobar around. They need to have a prequel, like you know what they did with Star Wars.
I'm about that. I wish they'd jump on into that El Chapo life. Look at Mr.
Yeah.
Steal Your Girl face there. Look at that shit.
Would you like a mention? That dude had so much money he had to bury it.
Yeah, and he was
just like,
he was losing
put some
money
over
because the
here.
rats were fucking with the
Yeah.
money.
They were eating his money, like $1 million a year.
Straight up. That's how rich you are when rats are fucking up your funds.
They're
And you
eating
don't
your
give
money.
a fuck.
He was making too much money, like literally. He had hippos and shit.
Yeah, I'd fly him out there and just watch them attack each other and shit. But then he's like a great dad. Did you see that
weird.
documentary on his son?
No.
He had to change his name.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because his last name was Escobar, and he's like apologizing for his dad.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
For sure, just fucking own it, make Pablo Escobar t-shirts and sell the shit out of them.
Could you imagine if your dad was Pablo Escobar? I mean, what
Yeah,
the
I
fuck do you
can. It'd
do?
be sick. You're fucking right, I can.
Your dad's
What?
blowing up airplanes and shit, man. Oh, Barbarina clipped him.
Oh, get up, Leon.
Leon's in trouble.
God damn it, Leon.
He's gonna
Ooh, that
stop
ref-
shit.
that
You gotta
ref is
move.
anxious.
You gotta move, Leon. You gotta get that hand up. You gotta move.
The ref's
Barbarina's
out of
got a
shape
good
too,
choke,
so he likes to get there early.
Barbarina's looking for that front choke. All right, spins, takes the back. Oh,
Yeah,
Leon,
just
you
keep
gotta
punching
move.
so they stop it.
You gotta move, Leon.
Oh,
there you go,
Leon.
There you go, Leon. Why are we rooting up for Leon?
Because his name's Leon.
I told you there's a travel advisory for Mexico.
Yeah, I know. Freaked me out. But they're only
Yeah.
killing each other, you know what I'm saying?
For now.
Yeah, true.
Occasionally they go dark.
They're like, look at that. But I look Mexican, so they're like,
Maybe they kill you first.
or they
Maybe
kidnap me. I'm like a sex slave.
Ooh.
Ooh,
You get there,
ooh.
and it's like, Mr. Schaub, we want to talk to you. We love Mexico. We love Mexicans, but they're too short.
Too joint.
So we brought you in to be a sex slave. We're going to impregnate
Dude.
all these beautiful women with your perfect DNA.
Yeah, I'm just like a stud horse.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
dude.
slanging
Yeah.
dick out there.
Like
But
one
you
of
guys
those-
think I'm being tortured, but it's awesome.
You're just getting pussy thrown at you in a slingshot.
It's just drugs, pussy. You guys think I'm being tortured, but it's awesome.
It's just Viagra and different drugs that make you grow cum. We have this new thing. It's a mixture of zinc, magnesium, and steroids. And you just, loads are just building up in your balls.
but I gotta make videos that, like,
Yeah. Gotta
Just-
make porn.
no, I gotta make videos like being mad at America and Trump
Oh.
and shit. But you guys can tell I'm happy as fuck, but
Yeah.
I'm jacked from all the steroids.
Yeah, and girls are like pulling on you, and you're like, stop,
please,
stop.
not now.
I gotta say, this wall is fucked up, and it's the reason why I'm stuck here. Come on, get off me. Please, I gotta make a video.
Please, bitch. 1 second. God
And
damn
they're
it.
clawing at you, and you just roided up.
And then you see
and
just a
as-
bunch of supplements in the back and
As
healthy
you're on
food.
TV, the tip of your dick peeks up to the camera, and you gotta push it down. You're on these super drugs.
Peeked up like a fucking telescope.
It's like you're framed in from like the nipples up, and your dick's like, hello.
It's all.
Like the chest burster in Alien 1.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
All you see is like fucking painted red fingernails pulling on you. Like, America's fucked up with that wall.
I'm telling you guys, they're not gonna ease up on me either.
And you are not going to make Mexico pay for this wall, Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
Senor Trump.
Senor Trump. Oh, it's just the time of my life. Hopefully fucking SEAL Team 6 will come save me.
God damn it, boys.
No, boys, please.
Listen, stick around for a while.
Come on, man.
They're grilling you steaks. Want to make sure you're
Just
fully fed.
Grilling these steaks and shit. Still killing it.
You're just making babies. Just making. It's like the opposite of like when a Viking comes to town. Like they went
Yeah.
out and got their own Viking.
they went and recruited their own Viking just to dick all the girls down.
Yeah, like for real. If you were that dude, like the Mountain, you know that mountain guy from
Yeah.
Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
I guarantee that guy could sell his cum.
This is the thing, though. Have you seen him? I hear you. Have you seen him before he fucking took all the juice? He was a basketball player. He was skinny as fuck. His genes aren't that great. It's the juice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bring that up. Bring that shit up, Jamie, if you can.
That's hilarious.
This is real.
Is that? Yeah, he was a basketball player. Look at him. Then look at him now. Like he was like a giant basketball player.
Wait a
thin.
minute, but what is he, like 17 there? How old is he?
No, that bitch is. He's 30 there.
See, do you have? Is
That's
there any
real,
other
Jamie.
You're right. But is there any other pictures of him?
Age 20.
Look, 20,
20.
then 25 on the right. Look at that little bitch.
What's going on with his eyes?
Couple crazy
So
eyes.
somebody left.
Like you
left
said, his
eye kicked
genetics
him.
aren't amazing.
Wow, that's crazy. That is a strong juice appetite.
Steroids, hell of a drug.
God damn. Did you see that dude that just died? That rich. Wow, Leon's got his back again, but this
Damn.
time he learned from his past mistake.
Oh,
Look at
Leon
that.
got it.
Leon got the he got the body triangle.
work, Leo.
He's done. He's done.
This ref just gut hanging over everybody.
Wow, Barbarina is so tough. Damn,
He's not
Barbarina
worried
doesn't
either.
give a fuck.
Body lock on the. There you
That's
go.
a dude that knows how to train hard. You know those dudes that can just train through nice toenails, bro.
Oh,
You're not
wow.
supposed to grab the cage, sir. Sir, stop grabbing the cage.
Those toenails.
Yeah. Isn't that
Yeah,
weird
he's a
that you
grinder.
can't grab the cage with your toes? That's a weird one, right?
That is a strange one, and they freak out about it. I feel like they see that more often than the hand grabs.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But some people let it go. Like that guy just let it go. Wow, Leon is still working it, man.
But he's not really that close, is he? Like
He's on the chin. Well, it depends on what kind of squeeze he's got. If he's got one of them Damian Maya squeezes, yeah.
Are you talking game over, Steve Maya on your neck like
Yeah,
that?
he just doesn't have enough power. I mean, literally, it's like torque and power at this point. Like if a
Barbarina
guy like
don't-
Maya gets a hold of you, or Marcelo, you know.
I mean, Jock Ray will pop your head off.
Oh yeah, if he gets this, like kind of under your chin, and you're in this position where he's got the body lock. Barberina's smart though, leaning on that one side.
He's about to get out right now and turn around. Watch. He's gonna land up in guard.
But like he's going to the. He
get out,
arm.
bro!
See how Leon controlled the arm?
Yeah,
that was very smart. Controlled that right arm with that double wrist lock. That's a move you hardly ever see. The reverse arm bar.
Yeah, very rare.
When do you ever see that?
Ever.
One?
You have to be a bit of a meathead to really submit someone with that. At a high level.
Do you though, or do you like a strength? You know the last time we saw it? Ready for this? Hoist Gracie and Matt Hughes.
God.
Matt Hughes got Hoist Gracie's arm in that fucking
Old
reverse
school,
double wrist lock arm bar. I think that's how he got him, right?
You'd have to surprise the shit out of somebody. Or have some some cranking power.
Well, Matt Hughes has just got that crazy farmer gorilla strength.
How about it?
But also technique too. And then he just
for sure.
took his back and just smashed him.
How about he's doing better?
Yeah,
do you see him out?
Like
he's going to get sushi and shit.
Yeah, well, he's rolling. He's actually rolling with his friend. He was in his guard working.
I asked.
That's crazy.
I asked Pat Milchick about it because I didn't know, and I asked him. He was just saying how, trains in Iowa, they're like so far away, and if you wait for him, you're going to be there forever. So Matt was like, "Fuck this," and floored his truck.
Oh my god!
But the gravel, it didn't go like he thought it was going to take off, and that's how he got hit by the train.
Oh my god!
I know.
That is so crazy.
But doing better now.
Yeah, well, probably because he's such a gorilla.
I'm sure that
his body's
helps.
such in phenomenal shape.
Yeah, if you look like this ref, you'd be dead.
Yeah, he'd be over. He'd be over.
Yeah, shade me. He's just a tough son of a bitch.
How much do you have to know to be a ref?
God, I don't feel like. Well, there's levels to this game. There's Big John. There's Herb Dean.
Right.
And then it falls off like a motherfucker. It's kind of like the light heavyweight division. Yeah. There's like two badasses, then the rest.
Well, there's other really good ones. You know who's a really good one? Oh shit.
Damn, Leon.
So this is an interesting fight, right? Because Leon had his back twice, 2 rounds in a row. Leon came close to choking him, but didn't finish him.
Leon definitely won the fight.
But there was that one
With
time
control.
where Brian almost put him away.
It's not 10-8 though, is it?
I don't know, man. What are these new rules? When are we going to use them universally?
And you're in Rotterdam.
Hey, we got 2 super important things to talk about. One, is this John Jones thing. People keep saying that John Jones, because of this drug test, he did a blood test, and he tested negative. The blood test tested negative.
He passed the blood test, failed the urine test.
But here's the thing: the blood test doesn't test for that stuff.
Correct.
I'm getting it straight from Nowitzki.
Oh, you talked to the Golden Snitch?
The blood test, because they can talk about it because John has gone public with it.
Correct.
The blood test does not test for this T-ball stuff, whatever the fuck it's called. But the urine test does.
Correct.
So they have 2 urine samples, and then the results of the urine sample B will be out soon, and then we'll know.
That's 100%. The game changer. And did you hear Chael Sonnen? He said with Toronto ball, it's so old school. Like if you're going to do that, you basically whoever's giving it to him has their black belt in PEDs. So if you test positive for a Toronto ball, you're probably they missed the good stuff because you're stacking that with a bunch of other shit. It's not like you're just gonna take some old school Toronto ball and not take anything else.
This is so crazy.
How weird is this?
It's so crazy because I did not. If this is true, I did not think that he was a cheater.
Really?
I thought that he was a guy who was fucking off and partying and got busted with some freak shit that's in some dick pills because they tested those dick pills.
I never bought that narrative.
Here's 2 options, right? Here's 2 options when it comes to those dick pills. Those dick pills did have these steroids in them. But do you know that while you're taking them? Because if you just take them and you're getting steroids too, you're getting steroids and your dick's
but not enough
hard.
Where it's going to be a performance hand. Like it's such a small microdose of testosterone. Where the fuck is in those things?
I think it's clomiphene, right?
Yeah, whatever it is. But I think John has some smart people around him. They painted that narrative. We're like, oh yeah, he's a partier. Was taking dick pills. That makes sense. Why you would test positive for this stuff? When I feel like the rest of people in the know were like, not really.
Well,
like why would this monster be taking? I get it. You dick people down. I've dicked people down in my day before too. I never had to fucking turn towards dick pills. You know, I'm like I like to party as much as the next guy. Not John Jones. There's levels to this party game.
Right.
Not John Jones style.
Well, he obviously had coke in his system too. He does like to party for real.
We get that.
And then that's what Brian Redband called it because people that do coke, their dick doesn't work that good. So then they stack it. with Viagra.
Ultimate dick
and I was
stack?
like, really? And he was telling me about, because Brian loves those goddamn gas station dick pills, but he's like, they're totally inconsistent. He's like, you'll get one, you get these raging hard-ons, you get another one, you feel like a homicidal maniac. Like you get crazy aggressive.
See, I don't want
nuts.
that in my life. You know what I'm saying? But I never bought that narrative with John. I didn't.
Well, now we know, the urine test from A is positive because that's what tested for that substance in the urine. The blood test is irrelevant. They weren't tested.
See, but and then people that don't get that, you see, oh, but he passed the blood test.
Right.
You guys are full of shit. It's like, no. The urine is the big one here.
I saw his own doctor was posting that on Dr. Hightower. I guess this is chiropractor.
Chiropractor doesn't count.
Yeah, he was posting that on Instagram. Free John Jones, and I was like, well, this is not like smart to say.
Chiropractor.
You're talking about the wrong substance, the wrong test, rather.
No, they just don't get it. I think. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the goddamn.
It's the weed, goddammit.
Is it, or is it the
definitely
fucking?
has to do with the weed. The fire
LA's
too.
burning down. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, my car was covered in ash this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out there, bro.
It's scary. Yeah, but with John, you got to listen to what Chael had a good narrative on. I think on MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani. He was just saying that's such an old school drug. Like to be associated with that and test positive for that. And he was like, he said the same thing. He goes, I know a few things about PEDs for God's sake.
He does.
Yeah, and so he was saying that old school drug. They're missing the good shit. Like he got away with a lot of other stuff. If that's in your system. You just don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you want a car, you're not going to just get a fucking 64 Ferrari Daytona. You got to start with some other shit.
Get yourself a Civic.
Yeah, exactly.
Old
you know what
Civic,
I'm saying? Yeah.
With one bad tire that you gotta fix.
You don't jump into the game. There's levels to this, for God's sakes.
What do you think happened? Think he just got caught?
Yeah, I'm sure you could talk to the Nowitzki. When I say golden snitch, that's a complimentary term.
Yeah.
I don't dislike the guy. I think he's cleaned up the sport. Anyways.
He is. He's cleaning up the sport.
Yeah, he's a golden snitch.
Jamie,
That's
we
a
have any
good thing.
beer? Do we have any beers back there? I would like a beer.
I wouldn't mind a cold one too, man. It's the world's burning down.
Fresh kombucha.
That's not the same.
I know. I think if there is, it's really old, but I'll see.
All right. The new studio, we got to make sure we have fucking beer on hand.
Let's get some kegs going.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get a couple.
There was a funny picture that somebody put on Instagram, a meme of two giraffes going at it, and they're like, "This is Struve and Volkov."
They are huge, man.
They're giant.
They are fucking huge.
Is this the first time? Oh, is this the Fight Pass Contender Series? I hear there's been very good fights.
Yeah, people dig it.
Powerful Katzengano.
Oh, powerful Katzengano.
So dialed up.
For sure, fight again.
I think she was saying that she was having some head issues.
Yeah. She talking about right now? She's talking about what's going on right now?
I don't know. Jamie's in the other room getting us beer.
God damn it, Jamie. She's probably talking about it.
What is she talking about?
She wanted to fight
Crank this up, Jamie.
Oh, I'm not mad at that, Jamie. Tight move.
Thank you. Crank this up so we can hear what she's talking about. Kat Zingano Fightography. Oh, it's her Fightography.
Oh, it's like a documentary. Well, I'll watch it.
Uh-oh, GSP. Crank this.
He's big right now. I saw him in Vegas. Thicker than a Snickers.
Yeah, he does look pretty thick. But he's got to
Muscle thickness.
Right? He doesn't want to be light if he's going to fight Michael motherfucking Bisping.
I'm excited to see how that fight goes down. I don't think it's as big as a draw as everyone thinks, though.
No, I think you're correct. I think a lot of people have passed. Oh, he's zipping up his lip like he's not saying anything. Well, maybe you should start talking, dude, because that's how you make money.
Both you need to start talking. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. The Octagon goes back to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Imagine if I did commentary, but I said I'm only doing it in an English accent. From now on, I'm wearing a bow tie.
Dude, if you wore a bow tie, I feel like people would revolt. Just fuck this.
They'd think it's adorable.
No, I don't know, man. I feel like people would be pissed.
Dude, you look good in a bow tie. Thanks, man.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro. I'm thinking of turning it pink. Just a pink bow tie.
Just all pink. That card's stacked, though. It's a great card.
Who else is on the card?
You got TJ Dillashaw, Cody Garbrandt, which is the best fight on the card.
That's a good fight.
Great fight. You got, and this might, I don't know if this is confirmed or not. You might know Jamie, or you might know. You can probably do a fucking promo for it. Masvidal versus Wonder Boy.
Yes, it is confirmed. Yeah.
That's a motherfucking fight.
Yeah, I haven't done the promo for that yet. Ooh, yeah, there's some good fights on there. Look at that. Johnny Hendricks Borachina.
Johnny Hendricks still fighting?
Sliding back, man. Not
Damn.
good. Is that Faraz Zahabi's brother?
It is.
Right?
Yes.
It is, right?
Damn, that's
Canada,
right.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's supposed to be badass. 7-0.
He better be if your brother's for us. I mean, you better know some shit.
Yeah, you should know some
Otherwise, you're
shit.
dropping the ball, man.
It looks like Thompson and Masvidal it's the first fight in the main card. Nice. TJ Dillashaw and Cody Garbrandt's a big fight, man.
This is why this card's so good. So Bisping, St. Pierre, it's a good fight. It's not going to knock your hair back, but it's a fun fight. We don't know who's going to win that. Garbrandt, Dillashaw, god damn, that's a tough one to pick. And
I
then
just hope Garbrandt's back is 100%.
I'm sure it is. It sounds like it is. You know what I'm saying? He's
I
back
hope
training.
So.
And
I hate to see someone with a back injury rush it back because
he's kind of taking his time though.
Yeah.
He's a smart kid, and he's around
smart.
good people, and he's been at the UFC
How much
facility.
time has it been?
God, it's been a minute. Remember, this was a fight a while ago, and he even pushed it back even longer, and people were like talking shit to him, but I think it's very smart
He's
and calculated.
smart. Definitely
He's a smart dude.
Yeah.
He has potential to be a superstar.
Fuck yeah, he does. And that's a really interesting fight.
Great fight, isn't it?
Dominic Cruz, Cody Garbrandt was what is that?
December 30th.
Okay, 2016. So that's interesting, man. So that's
A lot of
quite
time
a while
off.
ago.
Good
Yeah.
enough. And he wouldn't rush it back, especially being champ. You really don't have to rush back. So you got TJ.
So it's 8 months
Cody.
after that fight. And when did his back get hurt? Did it get hurt in training?
Yeah, because remember they're supposed to fight on that Vegas card,
Right.
the July card.
I just hope he's done everything. I know he was doing some of that Regenikine stuff to try to get
Yeah,
better.
sent him to Germany, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, he went over there and got that treatment.
He's a smart kid, and he's young, too. That's the other
Yeah.
thing on his side. And he doesn't have a lot of miles on him.
Right.
I bet he's going to be all right. And then TJ has TJ's doing a lot of his camp out here, and he's making things up. It's such a good fight.
It's a good fight, man. And that gives plenty. TJ's never slacked off from the time they were first supposed to be scheduled to
Never.
fight. So
TJ's
he's
a workhorse.
He's just in super shape, and he's like getting better
I
constantly.
wonder what the odds are on that fight. It's going to be close. It's such a good fight.
I think one of the big factors is Cody's hands.
His power.
Power and speed, lightning
TJ's
combinations.
fast, too, but then
Very
you got
fast.
Cody's fast with crazy power.
Yeah.
But I feel like TJ... See, Cody's takedown offense is really good. His power's really good. And he's fast as fuck. But then TJ mixes it up so well in his footwork. But then Cody's footwork against Dominic Cruz was ridiculous.
Fantastic. It's a really good fight.
Isn't
man.
it good?
I think TJ's going to be better than he was against Dominic Cruz, too. You know, I think the Dominic Cruz fight, he was super emotional, and he got real flat-footed. And there was times in the fight where he was, like, loading up, looking for a big shot.
Yep, trying to finish him off.
You can't do that to Dominic. He's just not going to be there.
See, here's the thing. Cody Garbrandt versus Dominic Cruz. Is Cody that damn good where he just outclassed Dominic Cruz? Or did Dominic Cruz have an off night? Or did they not match up right? You know what I'm saying?
I think Dominic is, a fantastic fighter, but he's had some foot issues too. Dominic has got that plantar
knee.
fasciitis. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, massive surgeries, right? He's had both knees operated on more than once. He's had a torn groin muscle that fucked him up. Like he's had some serious
Been fighting
issues.
for a minute. He also works for UFC.
Yep.
Nonstop.
Yep. And now that Brian Stam retired, I assume that he's going to work more.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
So, what's Cody and TJ doing while you're working for the UFC?
Yeah,
I don't think you can
training.
do both and be as successful as you want to be.
Right. Not to be the best,
I think
right?
Dominic's so damn good, and he's kind of, he's so good where he can pull it off and still, beat anyone in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But to be like legend status, see, I don't think that's a bad example. I don't think Conor could work for UFC tonight, work with you on UFC pay-per-views and be Conor McGregor. If that makes sense.
It does make sense. I think the big factor in that fight was the speed and the combinations of Cody. They just landed more often. They were just better. Like he was connecting on Dominic, and Dominic was throwing things just a little wider. And then Cody was just getting in with those shots, like multiple times, clipped him with hard shots.
Also, when Cody
and dropped
lands, you're like, God damn, at 35?
He
It's like little
cracks.
Mike Tyson.
him. Yeah, he cracks.
And he's obsessed with being the best,
Yeah. Very interesting fight.
He also speaks well. All he cares about is fighting. Him and Kevin Lee have the most potential to be like your next breakout
Yeah.
superstars.
No, I agree. The thing about TJ, though, is TJ has more weapons. Like, TJ does more stuff. Like Cody, although he does kick and does throw knees and does throw elbows, he's so good at boxing that you see him like predominantly like a boxing-oriented style.
He can wrestle too, though. He's a phenomenal wrestler in high school.
TJ though is like he'll mix it up more with kicks.
Yeah, TJ. Yeah, exactly. He's more of a Swiss Army knife where fucking Cody Garbrandt's like a goddamn machete. If that thing lands, game over. And he has ridiculous footwork. Good
way to put it. That he's like a Swiss Army knife. He basically can do everything. Yeah.
It's like, Dominic Cruz set the blueprint, and then TJ Dillashaw downloaded it, brought it to the next level, and Cody Garbrandt even downloaded that, brought it to the next level. But can you
say he brought it to the next level if Dominic beat him?
It's true. Did he beat him, though?
No. I think it's a draw.
Me too.
I think it's as close to a draw as a human can get. I don't understand those fights when who the fuck knows, and you decide one guy's the champ and one guy's a loser.
You got to pick someone, though.
I know, but it seems crazy. It seems like in a fight like that seems like a draw to me. It really does.
What's up with some overtime, for God's sakes? Go 6th round.
It just, I mean, if anybody was going to get it, I get giving the nod to Cruz because he definitely seemed to get Cody to fight his fight more. And he connected with some good shots, but Jesus, it was so close.
You mean TJ?
Yeah, what did I say?
Cody.
Yeah.
I agree. It's so goddamn close. If anything, can do a draw and then just make him fight the next fight so there's a clear winner.
Dominic landed more like clean shots on TJ, but TJ landed a lot of shit on him too. And it hit him with a lot of leg kicks too. Had him limping.
TJ got so, like you said, he got so emotional and was just headhunting for a while there, which is where I thought Dominic started to win rounds. And
I'd have to go back and watch that again.
Me too, but for what I remember, I watched it twice, maybe 3 times before that. It was such a goddamn close fight.
I remember being surprised that TJ didn't try to finish him with leg kicks because Dominic was wobbling so bad.
A guy with knee surgery too, you know what I'm saying? It's all fair in love and war. Go ahead and kick those knees. Go ahead and slam that plantar fasciitis.
Yeah. He was saying after the fight that that's what it was. That it was his feet. His feet are just fucked up.
He's had a great career.
Well, you know what it is? It's because he came back after a long time off because of the surgeries, and once he got in shape, he had to make up some lost time.
He went nuts.
And he tore the bottom of his feet.
I hear that.
That shit apparently is like super painful.
Have you ever had it?
No.
Bro, I had it for my camp against Mitrione because I love to run. I was doing so much road work. In the mornings was the worst time. I'd get up, and it would take me 15 minutes just to kind of make my way to the toilet. Jesus. Like my foot, it hurt so goddamn bad.
That wouldn't be a good thing for me today. Today I don't have 15 minutes. Today I got those shits that you get like you got about 30 seconds notice.
Yeah, it's go time.
You feel like the rumble.
Talking about the fucking
rumble. Like, oh Jesus. Okay, gotta get
terror
in there.
level 5 shit.
Here we go. Yeah, if you have to wait 50. Ooh, leg lock. She's a little high. She can't do that, honey. You gotta scoot down. I'm so condescending. I call her honey.
See, what's wrong with that, though?
It's rude.
Is it, honey?
If I was her.
Really?
I'd be upset at me.
Not me. I'd find it flattering.
Lock that triangle up, baby.
Go and lock it up, girl.
Come on, sweetie.
Lock it up. Lock it up. Just being a dick. Come on, sweetie. Get the triangle, sweetie. Very good.
Hook the leg.
Oh, doing work now. Oh, got the arm bar.
Yeah, she's got both.
Go and crank on that, girl.
Oh, dude, she's got both here. Oh, she's got that arm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That foot's in play, though. See, both those feet are in play.
We got that scissor action now.
You're supposed to hook that leg. You're supposed to control the position better. Hooking that leg's giant, man. You know?
Major.
People do it 2 ways. When you control someone from a triangle, do you hook the leg like this? Do you scoop it around on the outside, or do you go underneath?
It depends, right? Where you're at. Exactly. Right. I go underneath.
Underneath seems like the move, right? Because you can elevate their leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people don't like that, though. Some people like to just hold on to the leg. They like to wrap. I mean, you know what, man? Whatever the fuck you can pull off.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when punches are flying or you're like key to the battle fight. Yeah. Whatever it takes to get that goddamn leg.
It's funny. Like, so many people have so many opinions on like hand positions and chokes and stuff.
It's all fun and games till you're in there. Bullets are flying.
You know who I want to learn from? Have you ever learned that go-go choke? Talking
about the Rothwell choke?
Yeah. Do you know that choke?
Not like Rothwell does.
Yeah, his instructor, Jamie, see if you can find Ben Rothwell's jiu-jitsu instructor.
When's he finding?
He's one of Hickson's guys. He's a black belt in Hickson. Apparently this choke that this guy's got is just phenomenal.
What's up with Rothwell? Did he piss hot or something?
Yeah, he pissed hot.
God, dog.
I think. Pretty sure.
I feel like he did.
Yeah.
Did any news on JDS?
No. He pissed hot for a diuretic. This is like, I mean, what do we got
Can
here?
you tell your boy the Golden Snitch just relax a little bit?
Nope, he's not.
Can't do it.
Luis Claudio. There he goes. Luis Claudio apparently is a master of that shit. That
Yeah, no
go-go
shit.
choke.
And they showed the big maze choking bitches out.
He showed a lot of people that choke, and they're like, what the fuck?
It's nasty, huh?
Yeah, I guess it's just somehow or another the way he's holding it. He's going into your neck, into your throat as he's choking you with it. And it's just, it's like people just develop the finest like application of one technique. Like they just get it down. Whether that's their
the
shit.
thing, yeah.
That's their shit.
Didn't Rothwell tap out Barnett with that?
Yes, he did.
That's how you know that
That's
shit's
how you know it's
legit. I mean, Barnett's as legit as it gets grappling wise.
Yeah,
You surprise
insane.
him with that shit?
Insane. And you see when he got him, like Josh was like,
He was like, what the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah.
just like, God damn, what are you doing?
Yeah, it was nasty. Like he wasn't getting out of that. And in a lot of ways, those kind of like old school chokes, like that's a lot of shit that Josh Barnett's into, right? He's
Hell
into that
yeah, it's catch wrestling
stuff.
Break your neck off. I like Josh.
Yeah.
How about I had Goldberg on Fighting the Kid? You know Goldberg, the wrestler, and he's like best friends with Brock. And I said, "Do you think Brock's going to come back?" And he goes, "He was going to till John pissed hot."
Oh my god.
I said, "You're breaking my heart, Goldberg."
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know.
Oh my god.
Right? Doesn't that fuck up your Saturday? You
Can't.
thought the fire's coming in and fuck your Saturday up? That'll fuck your Saturday up.
I can't do this at 1,
Right?
1 p.m. on Saturday.
I literally just went, and I looked at Goldberg. I said, "Get out!
Come on,
Get the
man.
fuck out!"
What in the fuck is wrong?
How crazy is that? He
What
was
is wrong with
going
the
to.
world?
We were going to see that monster again.
What is wrong with the world? Jesus
Break my
Christ.
heart.
Whoever that meathead is that gave that shit to John Jones got to be on suicide watch right now. Just sitting there with a fucking, one of those shakes. They always
He's probably
have
going,
that
"I
shake.
fucking warned him, bro. I warned him. I swear." We should get a team together like Navy SEAL Team 6 and just go fuck them up.
Basically a tainted batch. I gave him the right stuff.
I
at the
take
right
the same
time.
shit I passed. Yeah, Dirk. I almost said Dirk Nowitzki.
Maybe they didn't know about maybe they're testing over and over again with the blood test.
See, I heard it's a
Good,
new
nothing.
test.
Oh, the urine test is new?
Ask the Golden Snitch about it, bro. You got a direct line to him.
Ooh, I will. He's going to come on the podcast again.
After John, we get the thing about John.
Well, I mean, if it times out that way. If not, we'll do it before, but I'm going to have him on soon.
Yeah, kind of delay it, though, till that test comes out so we can get the real fucking info, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably a good idea. It's so depressing to me because it felt like John returning the way he did, like that's like a superstar victory. He handled himself with class and dignity after it was over. I mean, everything about it was amazing. And then to go from that to pissing hot, you're like, oh, no. I was at Universal when I found out. Jamie texted it to me.
You text me and I thought you were
Yeah.
fucking with me. I thought you were trolling
Jamie
me.
was fucking with me.
I
I
thought
just got
everyone
off the
was.
Harry Potter ride, man. I was feeling good about things.
Fuck your day up.
I was like, life's pretty good.
Life's
The Harry
good.
Potter ride was fun.
I thought it was fake news.
Fuck, man.
Super fake news.
Super depressing.
You know, I was thinking about with John being out, and then you got Connor, right? Like Connor, Nate, things like looming in the air. That's like what they got to do next. These huge money fights. Other than
Yeah.
that, there's not a huge money fight. But Connor has changed the game for the better, especially if you're the fighter. But it's like, with WME, he's steering the ship.
Yes.
Like think about it, because he made because the numbers coming out, they're saying it's going to be the biggest pay-per-view of all time. So he made $100-something million, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me if you're Connor and you're part of his team, you're going to go, hey, fight Nate Diaz for how much? 5, 10 million? Oh, and also, we need you to wear this Reebok, and they're going to pay you $100,000 a year. Think Connor's going to go, you're fucking crazy.
Well, I'm sure there's non-negotiables, and one non-negotiable is the Reebok deal. Like, you can't get around it. But what you can do
I disagree.
Well, it seems like you can't get around it right now. Everybody's wearing Reebok clothes.
Well, no, you can get this. I'm not saying he's not going to wear Reebok, but what you have to do is you're playing a different game now. You're talking about the biggest athlete in combat sports, and you're not getting him for the $200,000 you were paying a year.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
So that he can go, listen, I'm down to wear Reebok,
Yeah.
but it's a different animal now.
Yeah. Well, Reebok professionally sponsors him, just like they do Paige Van Zandt, just like they did
I get it.
Ronda.
Different
so they get
animal.
more money. Yeah.
More, but not to
Not enough.
like think how much he made to just wear those, whatever he had on his trunks.
Right. That's a good point. You know, that fight, if it really did get 6.5 million pay-per-view buys, like they were talking about Conor making $100 million if it got 5 million pay-per-view buys. It got 1.5 more than that. It's like
but that's up for debate because you know how that came about? So I think Dana was sitting on that Snoopcast or something, and Uriah's filming, right? And Dana goes, he didn't think he was being recorded. And Dana goes, 6.5 mil. And everyone's like, damn, you know, in the room, like, oh, damn, dog. And Snoop's like, damn, dog. And then Uriah turns on and goes, 6.5 million, and then shuts the camera off. But Dana never officially said 6.5, but that's how it got started. Oh, wow. So then Espinoza from Showtime's like, it's going to break the biggest pay-per-view numbers all time, but we're thinking more around 4 something.
Oh.
Like almost 5.
What?
Yeah.
So who knows the truth and who doesn't?
I don't know. I like to go with Dana on this one. I'm hoping it's
better.
Yeah, I was crunk. I blasted out.
I see right now online. It says
trending towards 4.6 million. Oh.
Domestic buys.
Domestic. Yeah. Oh, well then it's 6.5.
Yeah. So see, this is my thing with Dana. He wouldn't just throw that up because he doesn't want to look like an idiot, especially whether he did officially or not. If he says that to Uriah and Snoop, he didn't think he was being recorded, but Dana wasn't just like 6.5, everybody. Like, he's not making that up.
If it's trending towards 4.6 nationwide in America, that's 100% 2 million more overseas. Guarantee you.
The article also says that it wasn't $100 worldwide either. It was
it's
$25 in some countries.
It's $24.99 or in the UK and then Ireland, you know?
That's interesting.
But still, you still the pay-per-view buys, it's going to be around 6.5. From what I heard, it's going to be 6.57.
Does the UK have like a history of pay-per-views like we do?
Yeah.
I don't
Joshua.
know if it's quite the same.
That was a pay-per-view for them?
Yeah, over there.
But over here was
it's free.
Free. It was HBO, right?
Because he's not a big a star here.
Right.
That we like trade a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. I just wonder how many people order pay-per-view. I mean, the way they watch TV is different there. I don't think they consume as much TV as we do.
With fighting, if Conor's fighting or Anthony Joshua's fighting, they do.
Yeah, but I mean, like overall, England, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they have as many channels as we do. I don't think they watch as much TV as we do.
It is 2017, sir. They have Netflix, they get all that
that's
shit.
That's not what I'm saying. I just don't think that it's a normal part of their day the way it is our day. I don't think people in England Google
BBC
that just to
huge.
find out.
Yeah,
but it is. But I don't think they watch as much. Yeah, I don't think they watch as much TV on a whole as we do. They have some great shows, no doubt. But I don't think they watch as much TV on a whole. I think that's more of
It's probably fair to say.
A problem with our lazy.
That's why we're out of shape
culture.
here.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
I watch some TV though. I also work out for God's sake.
Dude, our own president works out at all 0.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in it.
He watches 5 hours of TV a day.
He's hilarious.
He doesn't believe in. He thinks your body's a battery.
He thinks you only get so many beats.
Your juice.
You only have so many beats.
That's why he looks like
he's
that.
hilarious. He's so fat.
Oh, he's definitely not healthy looking.
This fight's amazing, by the way.
You paying attention at all?
0. Yeah, but either way, I think it's going to break the pay-per-view numbers. So, but Conor's changing the dynamics for everyone because now when you want him to fight again, you can't have him agree to those old terms. He's a smart guy, and if he learned anything from Floyd, when you fight Floyd, you're fighting a different animal.
Look at Bruce Buffer. Could he look more bored?
He looks exhausted and bored.
You might have seen too many shows. You might have traveled too many airline miles. The dude looks super tired.
It's Rotterdam. It's been a long trip.
Probably, but he's there for the fights, man.
Yeah, he just does his 20 seconds and he's out, man. He's recharging.
It's a mindset thing, son.
It is.
You got to be in there. You got to be in there watching.
There's rumors that he was going to work the Mayweather-McGregor fight, but then I guess it didn't come to fruition.
Who did it? Jimmy Lennon Jr., right?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
You know what my one complaint about that whole thing is? I thought they could have made the intros way better.
Well,
turn the lights down. Let me hear the volume of the music.
I met Demi Lovato last night.
Where'd you meet her
nice
at?
Lady. She was at the Comedy Store.
God damn it. The one night I'm not there.
Damn it. She's very nice.
Is she nice?
Yes, very nice. But my point is, she sang the national anthem. You never get the national anthem at an MMA fight. Why do they always do the national anthem at a boxing fight?
Because boxing's awesome and they appreciate America. I think UFC has just too many goddamn countries fighting every night. They can't. We'd never move on with the show.
Oh, she's got this triangle. Oh, you're on the feet, baby.
Nah, she's too loose.
Honey.
She's too loose.
She might be able to pull this off, dude. It doesn't look good here.
No, it's way too loose.
Yeah.
Go and pop that head out.
You got to grab that foot from the outside. Just reach around. Oh, no. She's lost it. She
Or
switched
just
her arm.
step over, for God's sake, step over.
It's all over. It's all over.
This is
Everything's
awkward.
gone.
You go ahead and pass, girl.
Yeah, it's gone. She can still lock this up. She's just got to get used to it. There you go.
She went right back into it.
Yeah, but
God
she just
damn it.
grabbed it with her
Was this
shin.
the JV
the other
team?
girl? The girl on the other side, you mean?
Yeah, fucking get out of
she's
it.
just missing that one crucial step of passing the ankle and getting down, locking down on the shin bone. You got to force that step. But that's like your life's depending on it. Like if you were drowning. Like that, to be able to get your foot like this is so big that to not be able to get here, this should be your whole life's goal, is to get ahead of that foot and get on that shin.
The girl on top lives to be in a triangle. Like she's just diving her head in there.
I feel like so much of what you're seeing when you're seeing MMA is fatigue. So much. Like that girl not locking up that triangle right there. If she was super duper fresh, like in training, no adrenaline, no weight cut, she'd be able to lock that triangle
I'd
up.
have to know her background.
I would too. I'm talking shit.
I hear you. Sometimes fatigue.
But I think that most of what
Because like, look at her trying to put the hook in.
Yeah.
Look how high she is.
It's also she's punching that girl.
You
There's a lot of
blue
shit
belt.
going
You
on.
blue belt.
Yeah, a little blue belt-esque. But you're seeing a lot of people just doing what they can do with their body at the moment
For sure.
versus what they know.
Well, look at Shane Carwin and Brock Lesnar. Shane was exhausted. I've never seen Shane in my life get tapped out from a head-arm triangle, ever.
Oh, he was done.
He was done.
This
And then
girl's giving
Brock's,
up the
you know.
deep half. She's giving up the deep half. Oh, okay.
She's
Look at
like,
this. She's gonna
well,
step over.
okay.
Oh, that was so silly.
Shit worked, though.
Oh my God, she
Oh,
got it.
go ahead and crank on that chin. I think you got it, girl.
Oh,
She's
she got it.
exhausted.
She's
She's going to
got
tap. She's going to tap. Go ahead and crank on
Switch
that
the
chin.
body triangle. Body triangle.
Come on, sweetie.
Body triangle.
Come on, sweetie.
Body triangle. Get that squeeze on. Oh, she's got that.
She
pretty
got
good.
it. She's tapping.
know about all
She's
that,
tapping.
man.
Yeah, watch this.
I don't know about
go
all
ahead,
that.
Go ahead and break that neck like a chicken bone.
I think she's gonna let her do it.
Nope, it's going to pop.
No, she's gonna turn
Go
into
ahead and
her.
pop her in the face.
She's turning right into her.
Snaps.
Oh. Keep going. Don't stop right here. Don't stop right
No,
here.
keep going. You got
Don't
it.
stop right
Ah,
here.
fuck's
Keep
sakes.
going. Oh, see, this is fatigue, man. It's like in that scramble, there was no urgency on the bottom. She was trying to rest. You cannot do that. You have to when you get that opportunity, you got to scramble hard.
Well,
But
that
that's
champions
fatigue.
don't, they don't
Yes.
rest there. In the
Right.
transitions, in the scrambles, they're moving. Like you look at DC, John Jones, there's no fucking, or TJ,
Yeah.
Cody, there's no rest there.
I talked to Chuck about that once. Chuck Liddell was talking about how when you go down to the ground, he goes, once your back touches the ground, you gotta fucking explode.
Like
And he
your
goes-
life depends on
He
it.
goes, so many guys, they get down to the ground and they try to take a break.
They rest.
And he goes, you're already done if you do that. He goes, you can't do that. He goes, once your back touches the ground, you got to fucking explode. Nobody ever got a hold of Chuck and held
Never.
him down.
This day and age,
Except
though, guys don't really, especially at a high level, like the top guys, they don't rest there. They're
Randy
moving.
was the only one that ever controlled Chuck on the ground.
It's Randy
That was
Couture, for God's sake.
Randy goddamn Couture.
God,
Exactly.
she's beating the shit out of
Yeah,
this
this
girl.
is rough. You might want to stop this fight. I'd stop this fight. This girl's taking a tremendous amount.
Yeah,
right
go
there.
ahead and
Stop
stop.
it. Stop the fight.
Well, there's
stop
10
the fight.
seconds.
Stop
There's
it.
10 seconds.
Just stop the fucking fight. She's not protecting herself. Jesus, that girl took a lot of
Yeah,
shots.
she just get her ass whooped.
Jesus, she took a lot of shots.
The girl on the right's not too excited.
She wasn't protecting herself, man. That's one thing that's interesting, the difference between boxing and MMA. You got way more of a chance to get stopped in boxing if you get wobbly. They'll stop the whole fight. Whereas in MMA, they'll let shit go on way longer.
Finish him. Yeah, they want to see some shit go
Way
down.
longer. Like the Conor fight, I agree with the stoppage.
Me too.
But
For his experience level
Yes.
against the best of all time. But
He
in
wasn't-
general, they're going to let you, like
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua, Klitschko.
yeah, Jesus
That
Christ.
motherfucker, I mean, Joshua basically was flat out cold, woke the fuck up,
Crazy.
didn't know where he was at.
And this was after he knocked Klitschko down and had him on Queer Street.
Greatest heavyweight fight ever.
It was pretty much one of them.
Oh my God, I
one
was
of
so
them.
crunk.
Yeah, it was pretty goddamn
That's
fantastic.
the record for the British pay-per-view, according to the promoter.
Wow, 900,000 buys is the record?
Somewhere. No. That was the previous one. That was David Hay versus
Where's
Tony
the
Bellew. It doesn't
record?
It doesn't say.
1.3 million
I'm
for the
looking-
live airing of Tyson Fury.
This quote here. It says they broke it which was the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight, but there's no... I'm looking also for numbers that show official, and then it never came out.
It's tough to find, right?
Yeah.
So it's somewhere around 1.5 million for Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, which is what they...
And that's just in the... That's just over there?
This
just
is
in
the
England.
interesting part, too, though. I remember seeing some numbers like this for the Mayweather-McGregor fight, this German TV. They, air it for free, I think, there. They got, 10 million people watching it there or something like that.
Whoa.
Well, it's the same like in Brazil when, Cyborg fights or Anderson Silva. There's no pay-per-view there.
Right.
So, 90 million people watch it.
God damn.
16 million.
16 million.
They got 16 million to watch David Haye versus who did he fight?
I don't know.
Who does it say? Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Well, Tyson Fury's a very famous guy, right?
Back then he wasn't that big. Now he's more famous. Did you see when he gave a shout out to freaking what's her name? The girl, the Irish chick, Sinead O'Connor, because she's suicidal. Have you seen that? Sinead O'Connor,
man, she's living
did
in a hotel
Facebook
somewhere.
Live suicidal from a hotel.
Does she have mental illness? Something wrong
I
with
would
her?
say so, yeah.
Yeah.
But then Tyson Fury reached out to her because he suffers from it too. He was like, "Hey, call me." I don't think she's calling him, but he was like, "Call me. You need someone to talk to."
He's gonna live stream him banging her.
I'd watch it. Tyson Fury's giant
So,
ass.
second
He's
thing
400 pounds.
we got to talk about is everybody keeps saying that you didn't tell the truth about your interaction with Nate Diaz because they're reading this transcript that somebody put up of the conversation you had with Nate Diaz where you said, "I think you're off on this."
That's exactly what I said. Because he goes, you're wrong, you don't know boxing. And then I went, he won rounds, and we're going back and forth. And I go, I think you're off on that.
Yeah.
I think you're off on this or off on that.
And then someone wrote in quotes, "He teed off on you."
Those words aren't in my vocabulary to describe a fight. Teed off. Also, I would never disrespect Nate like that.
In his face like that? That sounds crazy.
Have you ever heard of me doing
No,
anything like that?
you wouldn't do
I would
that.
never do that, and especially with. Also, what kind of bitch move would that be? You two, I have nothing to do with that. You fought another grown man.
Yeah.
I would never brag. He teed off on you.
Yeah,
That
that's
has
so
nothing to do
gross.
with me. That's disgusting.
That's so gross.
No, I've never disrespected Nate like that.
So everybody out there that's talking shit, you're talking shit on a false narrative. It's like some fake quote that someone, they might have thought they heard that, and that sounded like it was more salacious, so they put that in quotes. It's not what he said.
No, it's fake news.
Fake news all day.
Yeah, they wrote their own stuff. You can see their Vine 4 headlines. It's like Brendan Schaub talking shit to Nate and pointing down,
Yeah, and he's saying, people are saying, "You weren't honest." This guy can fucking crack.
Yeah, he can. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, he's got a really odd style, man. Because
Damn, look at his last fight. Brandon Thatch. That was kind of a while ago.
Did he win?
Yeah, he beat Thatch
How
by
did he beat
submission. Yeah, I remember he cracked him. They submitted him.
Oh, that's right.
Undefeated.
Rob
Powerful
Wilkinson.
Rob.
11-0. Ooh,
Get
this
it,
might
Rob.
This is going to be a good fight because CR Bahardazada, I love saying that name, is a bad motherfucker. He's a tough dude.
As tough as they come.
He's one of those weird dudes that, you put your hand on him to interview him, he feels like wood.
Like Dan Henderson.
Yeah, he looks like a normal dude, but he's not. There's a lot of
Hell
dudes
no, he's
that
not.
walk amongst us. They look like normal dudes till you put your hand on them and you're like, hey.
Yeah.
22-6-1 and Rob Wilkinson 11-0.
God, man, that dime piece picture.
Is this Amanda Leal? Yeah.
That's going to be a fun fight.
I gotta stop doing these things when I come straight from yoga class. My face
That
looks
hot
all
yoga.
fucked up,
You're all
red.
sweaty.
And they don't put makeup on me, man. Oh Jesus, I forgot how bad this is. Boom,
Oof.
boom. I mean,
That was tough to watch.
Has there ever been a super fight that was that one-sided? A super fight where everybody thought holy shit, I can't believe this is about to go down.
Look at those people shocked.
And one person makes the other person look like they have no business in there.
And just over. And
Over.
just a career ender.
Complete, total career ender.
Such a bad idea for her to come back.
Well, this was a bad idea for her to come back against this fucking power punching monster. She just hits too goddamn hard. I talked to Kat about it. Kat told me, Kat Zingano, she told me
Kat
that girl
beat her.
hit her. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. She got hurt in the first round.
Super. Remember, she
She's-
almost finished her, and then
Yeah.
Amanda gassed out.
Yeah, and Kat was telling me, she's like, nobody ever hit me that hard before. She
Really?
goes, I was like, whoa. Yeah.
This would be a fun fight. Shevchenko.
When Shevchenko caught Juliana Pena in an armbar, I was like,
God damn.
wow,
Torched her. And we
that
thought
is
Pena
so
was the next
real.
big thing, and then Shevchenko was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's cool. Check this out.
Well, she can do so many different things. The thing about Valentina is she can strike. She's got world-class Muay Thai.
Shouldn't have that
She's
mullet
tough
like
as
Amanda
shit.
has.
And they fought once, and it was a super close fight, man.
And people think if it was a championship fight with 5 rounds, Shevchenko would have probably won because she started to come on late and win rounds.
She started coming on late. You know what? I was super impressed. Look at these two right next to each other like that. Oh, that's fake news. That's an edit.
Yeah, it's an edit.
One of the things that I was like super impressed with when I saw her fight Holly. Ooh, look at that. Touching each other's faces. Ooh.
And Tim's. When's the last time you saw some Tim's, young Jamie?
Well, you know what, man? She's Brazilian and she's gay. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
I agree. Rock those fucking Tim's.
I was just super impressed with her ability to control the interactions. She uses that check right hook. Her like footwork and like her technique when she was fighting. Like she basically shut down Holly.
Yeah, I know. Which was
That's
surprising.
Not easy to do. I mean, I don't know what Holly was going into that fight, whether she was like on a down, like maybe didn't have such a good camp, maybe wasn't at her best. But if you look at how good Holly looked against Germaine Durandamy, how the fuck is Germaine Durandamy not in the top 6?
Because she left the weight class.
Yeah, but she's back now.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she can't be. She's ranked number 9 at one.
She's back at 135.
Oh, you're fucking right.
Yeah.
So she left 145, dropped down.
Yeah.
That you're right.
Yeah,
She's not
bailed.
ranked because they're like, what do we do with this chick?
Well, it's weird because it's like she abandoned her title so she didn't have to fight Cyborg, which is probably a good move.
But also career suicide because now no one
Yeah.
respects you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I don't want to fight Cyborg either, but you just can't. At least take the ass whoop and then cut.
Yeah, I
down.
guess the argument is like, she's saying that Cyborg is a career cheater.
That doesn't work because she's passed every test
Yeah,
in
she's
the UFC.
passed the test now.
That doesn't work. You can't just keep banking on that.
Especially if you look at the way she fought when she fought Tanya Evinger. She fought very professionally. She fought with very good technique.
She beat the brakes off that
beat the
soccer
brakes
mom.
off her.
Yeah.
And she fought like it was intelligent. Like she was very technical the way she approached the fight. She didn't just
Super
try to
smart.
mirage. I was like, this is a mature Cyborg.
Yeah, but
like,
for
this
sure
is,
murder her though for us. For sure make it exciting. But no,
Yeah.
if you're a Cyborg fan, you like that cerebral
Yeah.
Cyborg. She's gonna be so tough to beat, but also be the Mike Tyson of women fighting and murk her for
Right.
us.
It's just-
Like that's what
that's
we're
what you're
going
there for?
Yeah,
That's what
but
you like to
Tanya
see.
Evans, hats off to her. She just talking about zombie mom would not go. How tough is that girl? She would not go away, huh? She would not go
She's
away.
very tough.
So goddamn tough.
But I think she caught Cyborg with a couple shots, a couple punches. Not a whole lot on him, but
Yeah.
you got to make sure that
For
you
sure.
mind your P's and Q's. And she knew eventually she was going to beat her down. She had 5 whole rounds. But Jermaine stepping away from it like that, the real shame was Jermaine would have been a fucking very interesting
It'd
fight.
been a fun fight.
Jermaine is super technical.
She's a phenomenal
Yeah.
striker. But now Holly comes right on in and slides right on
well,
in them DMs.
Holly should, because I think Holly won that fight. I thought
I
Holly
agree.
won.
I had Holly winning, and also Jermaine. Also, she had some suspect punches after the rounds. Like they should have
Yep.
taken points from her. So I thought
100%.
Holly won that fight. So now karma catching up. The way things work out, life works out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got Holly versus Cyborg. Hopefully,
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I think
that's a fight.
Is Holly scheduled to fight Cyborg? Have they scheduled it?
The rumor was on Madison Square Garden, but there's nothing scheduled yet.
I think that with Jermaine, she came out in the first rounds and controlled it. She controlled the fight, but then she started to slow down.
Yeah.
And I think part of it, I mean, who the fuck knows? Could be pressure, or could be, whatever it is. But that's when Holly clipped her with that question mark kick. Remember, she clanged her.
Hell yeah.
She shinned her with that. And then Holly dropped her with a straight left as Jermaine was coming forward. Holly
Correct.
did the most damage, and she got hit late.
Twice.
Twice. I felt like it was her fight. I
Me
really
too.
do.
And that's why she should fight Cyborg, which
But it
that
pisses me
fight
off
is for the
'cause
best in the world.
She should be 2-division champion. She really should.
Holly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's dirty, man.
Yeah, it is dirty. And then have Jermaine just step away from the title after that. It's like, oh, come on. This is crazy.
Some bitch stuff.
They definitely should have taken the point away for the second time. Definitely 100%.
Yes. That's why Holly should be. Yeah, I agree.
That alone would be the champ. And I just think that like rounds where like Holly flattened her with that head kick and then dropped her again with that straight left. I'm like, those are 2 big moments in the fight. The most anybody was hurt in the fight were those moments. That should show in the scorecard. I don't know what system they were using.
It was in New York.
Oh, the old
New
system.
York's like, wait, what happened? I missed that. And then, especially with taking the points away. Because if that was in Vegas or Cali,
Yeah.
Holly would have won that fight.
Dude, how about the scorecards for the Conor Mayweather fight?
Fucking
How about
haterade.
fuck you?
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
you, 1 round?
How crazy is that?
You guys are out of your mind.
Even Floyd was like, come on, man, 1 round?
Come on. First of all, Max Kellerman owes you some dick pics or something,
At
doesn't he?
least a dick pic.
Doesn't he?
At the very least. He actually.
Conor McGregor will not land a meaningful punch.
1 round? What are you, fucking crazy? No, he goes, he won't land a single punch. He goes, this is
clipped
bad
him.
for boxing.
He clipped him with a good left uppercut in the first round.
Goosh! And they're
Yeah.
like, Floyd allowed him to do that.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
If you know anything about Floyd, he's not allowing someone to fucking hit him in the face.
That's so stupid. Him and Brian Barberina should have a beach dad bod contest.
Yes.
The two of them. Just
yes.
show up on the beach with a fucking 6-pack.
The powerful Afghanistan
One
dad
of
bod.
those fucking fold-up aluminum chairs. With the mesh.
Sack lunches. Fucking ham sandwiches.
I'm telling you, man, that dude is made out of bricks. He hits so fucking hard. And he's literally like one of the densest dudes.
Damn, Rob's 6'3", though.
Tall dude.
At
And
85, it's pretty
young,
normal.
25. Oh, Bahar Dazada used to fight 70. Now he's fighting at 85.
God, he's a small 85er.
Yeah, man. Maybe he took this fight on short notice. How tall is he?
Would they say 5'11", 5'10"?
5'11".
If you look at the
6'3"?
way he's built and then think of Yoel Romero, they're the same weight class.
Well, you gotta do him like that, man.
That's how it has to be done.
It really is. Because
to
that's
be
the
done.
world we live in. It is what it
The
is,
world's
man.
not fair. You
It's
know?
not.
Zebras
Fighting's
don't
not fair.
occasionally eat lions. It just
doesn't happen.
It just
man.
doesn't happen.
Yeah, fighting just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it just is what it is. You know, that dude who plays Tyrion Lannister is not going to kick your ass no matter how much he puts his mind to it.
It's never happening.
It's just not.
God,
CR. What a great name.
I haven't seen him fight in
Bahar
forever,
Dazada.
man.
He's been around for a long fucking time. How old is he?
He looks
36?
every bit of 40. Was he 42, Jamie? That motherfucker looks every bit of 42.
I would say he's 36. I'm going to say 36.
You never.
What is it?
33?
33. Whoa. What's he eating?
Well.
It's like, got to change up your diet, homie.
Dude, I feel like the international ring girls are kind of killing it. They're beating the American ones, I feel like, lately.
How dare you? How
Well, we
dare
got we're at the old
American girls,
faithfuls.
They're my friends. You're a
I
monster.
also enjoy them
You're a
too.
terrible
I'm just
person.
saying, international stepping their game up.
4:53 first round, 52, 51, 50. They have the clock on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie's on the ball.
Jamie got this. He even logged in early and
CR,
shit.
Making good use of that extra 15 pounds.
We had another hiccup on the fight pass.
What is he eating
You talking about
that gets him so big?
about a
Yeah, it's like, imagine as much as you have to train to be an
Some-
MMA fighter.
he's older. Sometimes genetics go fuck
that
it. You
old.
getting dad bod.
33? That's not that old.
Oh
shit.
shit.
I think it's just wars, you know?
This Australian's
maybe-
like, Jesus Christ, man, relax.
Is he Australian or English?
He's Australian. Rob Wilkinson.
Good
Australian as
composure,
fuck.
man. Good striking composure.
For who?
Wilkinson, Bahar Dazada just throws bricks, man.
Yeah, he's there to
it's
scrap.
Very dangerous guy because he's throwing
Oh.
everything in every shot, and if he can catch you inside the first round, especially, you know, he's gonna hurt you. You know, the first round's so dangerous.
Hell yeah, it's dangerous. Especially fighting a guy like that.
Yeah, but he's got to take these breaks. You know, when you sprint like that, when you're that guy, ooh, and I like that
he's
jab.
like, he has to sprint like that because he's the shorter guy,
Yeah.
and Rob's fucking way longer and rangier. Hey, Rob, for sure get the jab out there, though, so you keep him back. There you go.
It's always been his style, though. Bahar Dazada's always been kind of a berserker.
At 70, though, it's going to be way more easier than these 85
Yeah.
monsters. Imagine him against Luke Rockhold.
Yeah, I can't imagine
Get
that
you
this
some.
is the weight class he's going to stay in. I think if I'm looking at his body right here, he's carrying around a lot of... Oh, we just clipped him with that right hand. He's carrying around a lot of body fat. I feel like this is probably a short notice fight, if I had to guess, but I'm just guessing.
He's had a long career, too, so I might
Yeah.
just be like, I'm sick of cutting weight.
Could be, right? I can't perform at my best. Dudes start getting, like, kidney problems and weird shit happening with their body when their body's just shutting down from the weight loss. I mean, that's what kept DC out of the fucking Olympics.
I know, man. But also, like, with the weight cutting, I think it's harder on females.
Yeah, I hear that
For
a lot.
females, it's so rough, man.
I hear that a lot from them.
Because, and some of them get big, and then you got to cut weight and with your thyroid and all that stuff.
Nice takedown. Wilkinson takes the back. Didn't get the hook in right away, though. Oh, nice knee to the body. And drops down again. Good timing. Good timing.
Tough to take the shorter guy down.
He took him down once. He just didn't get that hook quick enough.
This says that CR's only fought 4 times in 5 years.
Wow. Well, I think he had some shoulder surgery.
Taking his goddamn time is what it sounds like.
I think he had shoulder surgery. Jamie, see if you can find that.
It says injuries and setbacks. It doesn't say which.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he had shoulder surgery.
It looks like you can tell like he has a scar on the shoulder, the front of the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It could also be hair. It's
right
tough
there.
to tell.
It could be some latent caveman genes. I got some of those. I got weird patches of hair that don't even belong there anymore.
Do you?
Yeah, for humans.
Dude, I feel like guys with a lot of testosterone have more hair. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, not on the top of your head, though.
Yeah.
Depends on
but
if you
everywhere
have
else,
that,
like your body.
Gene. Yeah.
But like your body has a shitload of hair. Like,
well, that's
like
why I get super
almost.
scared. Yeah. That's why I get super scared when I see those super hairy Russians.
Yeah, they freak me out too.
Like the dudes that like their whole back is hair.
Yeah.
Just their legs.
Like
everything.
when I fought Arlovsky at weigh-ins, I looked at his shoulder and I went, well, sir, you have hair all over your shoulders.
Yeah.
Like chia pets. That's scary.
Do you know? Whoa, CR goes for the fucking. He
darts it up, son.
Wow.
He got it too.
He might have it here. He doesn't know how to get out. CR's just straining.
You should roll him. Go ahead and roll with it, son. Give him that gator roll, son.
Oh, he's okay. Wow, he might get through this. Wow. Kevin's tough.
Oh, snap.
He's tough. He's very tough, man.
Rob didn't fly from Australia to goddamn Rotterdam to get choked out like that.
It's probably a long flight, right?
Oh,
look at that dude.
Snaps.
Look at that dude.
See, I don't want that.
Look at that wrestler.
I don't want no part of that. I want oh my God.
That's so preposterous.
Pro.
Look up Rustam Chiev. Look at that guy. That was that big giant dude that David Hay fought.
How is he not in Game of Thrones?
That's Valuev. Yeah.
Holy, look at that hair.
Yeah, he's a straight up gorilla.
He has the only thing he plucks is his eyebrows.
This is Rustam Chiev. He's a fuck.
Him?
I don't know if that's him. That's another hairy wrestler. Oh, you Googled
Russian
hairy wrestlers from Russia. Russian hairy wrestlers.
Dude, I feel, but I also feel like these dudes that have crazy testosterone and fucking hairy like a gorilla. Most of them also have girls for kids.
That's interesting.
This could just be straight up bro science on hairy backs, but
it could be.
I feel like guys with a lot of testosterone, not a lot of hair, hairy as fuck chest, back, and shoulders, and usually have girls.
Kind of makes sense.
It's science.
Weird science.
Weird science. Dude, after our last podcast, I had so many people hit me up about Large Marge. Everyone remembers that bitch. I wonder if she's dead.
Oh, she's got to be.
Large Marge?
This was 85. She was like
she
60.
looked healthy.
She's deep in her 90s if she's alive.
She might be killing it. Maybe she has like a podcast, The Large Marge.
She passed away in 88.
A couple of years after
What'd she die from?
Coke and whores. She got that movie money. Just
fucking
went off like
Pee-wee
a rocket.
killed her. That movie, she fucking went Johnny Depp and started buying castles and shit.
I was reading about this chick in South Africa. She's a student, and they're supposed to put like $100 in her account instead, or $1,000 in her account. Instead, they put $1 million. They put $1 million in her account, and so she went off for like a month. Was just buying clothes and shoes and taking her friends on trips and all that shit.
So.
And then they found it out.
And then she's screwed.
Yeah, she's
She
fucked.
only spent $60,000 though. They said.
Yeah, but in South Africa, that shit is that's like
60 grand. You're fucking P Diddy. You got gold houses and shit.
She started showing up with designer clothes at school, and they're like, "Well, what's going on?"
She bought a new iPhone
Shit's
7.
Gucci shoes and shit.
She's
Everyone
balling
else
out
is
of
in
control.
fucking tarps.
Yeah.
Balling out of control.
She showed up in a new
But
camel.
how silly is that new camel with gold teeth, gold fronts,
Gold fronts.
spinners for teeth? How's that work though? Because the banks mess up, and you're like, "Oh fuck it, I'm going Sizzler," and then they go, "No, you're not. You owe us money." It's like it's your fuck up,
Yeah,
man.
there's like they would sue you for it, and if they won in court, then they would just like take it from you.
Okay, but
There's it's not a law, or it's not it's a civil law or something about
doing the right thing.
getting money that I forget the word. I just was reading it. Like you're getting it. I forgot. I'll look it up.
Yeah, but do I got to return the camel with fucking spinners on it? Like that? I own that thing, man.
Hey, man, did you hear that Nate Diaz wants $20 million for the rematch with Conor?
See, and he should get 20 to 30 million.
Do you think that how many pay-per-view buys do you think that fight would be worth?
1.5.
Now? Yeah, maybe
1.5.
more. Maybe more now. Maybe more now.
Because let me ask you this, Joe.
What?
Let's say Nate fights the winner of Kevin Lee, Tony Ferguson, and they're the main event pay-per-view. How many pay-per-view buys does Nate Diaz do without Conor?
Well, not as many. Not even close.
Not even close, right?
It's a big Conor thing, but the big fight for Conor is Nate. Like if Conor fought Kevin Lee, how many pay-per-views would he get?
Over a million.
He might. You're right.
You look up all Conor's fights. He's never done less than $1 million ever.
You're right.
So he's the Floyd Mayweather of MMA now.
We freeze?
Fight Pass, I don't know.
God damn it, Fight Pass.
God damn it, Fight Pass.
You son of a bitch.
Conspiracy theory. Snoopcast did this.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, all the way.
It's Snoopcast.
I don't know.
Okay.
They fucked us.
Well, we're sitting here frozen out, ladies
Damn,
and
I was so into that fight,
too. We will. Oh, my God.
Oh,
okay,
we're
it's
back.
We're back.
In low def.
Oh, no, it's dead. It's dead again. We got a streaming issue. Some shit is going down.
Or
with
there's
the
such a demand for this,
servers.
it's fucked up like Mayweather McGregor. They don't know how to handle the overload.
They only expected 50 people and they got 100. This is,
Well, how dare you?
yeah, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, but I think Nate, rightfully so, because that fight's going to be the biggest pay-per-view of all time. I really do. I think the trilogy's going to be, because of...
For MMA.
For MMA.
Yeah.
For MMA. Because of the Connor's, right? He's bigger than ever. Biggest combat sports fighter in
Oh, he
history.
clipped him.
Go ahead and
Bahar
finish
does
him
not
off.
hurt him bad.
That's a long flight back to Australia going out like this.
Oh, the kid's tough, man. Oh, he's getting rock'em sock'em roboted.
Probably stop it now.
It's close. It's certainly close.
Oh, hold up. When you're sitting Indian style, probably stop it.
No, man, he's getting up. He's getting up.
Getting up with his ass whooped.
Whoa.
Go ahead and stop
Oh,
it.
yeah, stop it now. Stop it now. Stop it.
Oh,
Stop
my
it.
God.
Stop it. Stop the fucking fight. Come on.
Look at.
Oh, my God.
My God, damn it! Like he didn't need that.
I mean, the referee collided with him and hurt him even
Headbutt
further.
him. Way to headbutt him.
Wow, CR.
Shout out to Afghanistan.
See, the dude can crack, man. That's what I'm saying. The dude can
Look forward to
crack.
seeing him fight
Look at that guy
2018.
with the white
Late
suit.
2018.
You don't want to do coke with that guy with the white suit.
Or you do. Or look at all those people. I'll do coke with them. Poor guy. The ref gave him that cut.
Yeah.
But with Nate, I think that
CR.
fight that's the thing with this fight, and that's why I don't think you're going to see it happen very soon, because both Nate and Conor realize how much power they have, and you can't just go with the old rules anymore. Like the Conor is changing the dynamics of the fight game for the better for the fighters.
Yeah,
it's a
for
great
sure.
thing.
It is a great thing. I just wonder, like, how much Nate can actually get. You know?
Definitely, because what they say, I think report said between the two fights he made around $2.5 million to fight him twice.
No, he made $2 million plus to fight him both times. Both times, so it's $4 million.
So
for
$4
both
million
fights.
total.
That's what I'm reading. I did not talk to Nate. I did not talk to
I
Dana.
read this. Yeah, so I thought he made two. Maybe you might be right. Maybe I misquoted that. So maybe it's 2 and 2 or 2.5, 2.5. Either way, so say he made $4 million.
Right.
There's no way in the world you can say, "Hey Nate, fight Conor in the biggest fight of all time trilogy. Conor's going to get $40 million. You're going to get 2.5 again." There's no way that happens. Both
Right.
guys realize the magnitude of this fight.
And he made $4 million in a year. So, like, how much money does he have left over? He probably got $1 million plus just sitting in the bank, doing nothing.
So what do you know what I'm saying? So the dynamics have shifted towards the fighters for the first time. Now, if you're the UFC, how do you make this work with Conor? Because he's not fighting guys anymore for $5-10 million. You can't when you have over $100 million in the bank. You're the biggest star of all time.
What do you think the most Conor's made in a UFC fight is?
10 mil, probably.
You think so?
10, 12
Somewhere
mil
in there?
max.
So now you think he can get, like, probably like 30,
At least.
right?
At least.
Depends on how many pay-per-view buys.
Otherwise, why are you doing it?
What if he gets, like, what if Nate and Conor gets 3 million pay-per-views?
It's not out of the question.
It's not.
It's a stretch, but not out of the
It's
question.
a stretch. But if Nate can talk the right amount of shit, you know, and people get excited about it. Honestly, right now, for Conor, what else is there that's even close?
As far as fight,
In MMA?
well,
What else is even close?
the only argument is you can say Conor's the only draw. He can fight Billy from Afghanistan and still get 2 million pay-per-view buys or break a million.
Say you let Conor fight Paulie Malignaggi in Dublin.
See, if I'm Conor and I have McGregor Promotions, I'm going, wait a second. I'm going to fight this monster Nate Diaz and you want to pay me 10 million, you wear Reeboks? Or I'm just going to go to Dublin. Me and Paulie sell this 70,000 stadium out. I'm just going to take all of it. UFC goes, whoa, hey, chill.
Can't do that. He's still got some sort of a. They must have
The
some
Ollie
sort
Act's
of
coming
a.
up.
Well, they have some sort of a deal for boxing too. You know, they have that Zuffa boxing shirt that Dana was wearing. It might be bullshit.
Look at my skeptical hippo eyes. Like the shirt, I'd rock it myself because I like Zuffa.
That's what
However, McGregor Promotions, I'd assume, is Conor's thing.
Really?
You think he's in cahoots with the
UFC? I would think he has to be. I don't think he would make a deal with McGregor Promotions. I think he made a deal with. What are you saying?
You can buy that Zuffa boxing.
Zuffa
tee.
boxing T-shirt, $25.
Well,
Why does it say Dana White Zuffa boxing tee?
Good question.
Does Dana White come with it? It's false
a
advertising.
picture of him?
This is fake news.
I'd rock that boxing tee, by the way.
I would imagine he has some sort of a deal
But
with
you
them, man.
okay, so let's say you have a deal. Think about this, Joe. So let's say Conor and Dana have a deal with the McGregor Promotions.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, all right, your next fight, we're going to co-promote with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how's that going to work now? So then you're going to promote this huge fight, and Nate's like, hold up. If he's going to make all this money, they're like, I know, we're in cahoots with him. That's
Wait
the
a
way
minute,
it works.
you mean for the UFC?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it would co-promote for the UFC.
You don't think so?
No, but I think it would co-promote if you had a Paulie Malignaggi boxing match in Dublin. In fucking Dublin.
God.
You hear me, Brendan
Do you wanna
Schaub?
see that?
You've been to... I want to see everything, dude. I want to see Snail's Race.
It's so ridiculous. The fight is the Nate Diaz fight. That's
Yes,
the fight.
That's the fight. But
Is it the fight as far as a businessman? Because if Conor learned anything from Floyd, you know that when you fight Floyd, Floyd's the businessman. He's his
Right.
own promoter. He's
Right.
everything. Conor has his own promotional now. He's the businessman now. So Conor's going, listen, what are we doing here? What do you guys want to do?
Maybe if the UFC contract that Conor has runs out, maybe they make some new crazy, ridiculously lucrative deal.
Oh, that contract doesn't matter if it's out or not.
No?
The game has changed.
Interesting.
Yeah, you don't. There's no way you'd keep going with that current contract.
No way.
Just found this.
What does it
Trademarks
say?
owned by McGregor Sports and Entertainment Limited.
The Notorious Conor McGregor and Notorious. Why did you pull that up? I don't give a fuck about
This
this.
is a company that it's officially exists, and they own these things.
And it's all Conor stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
It's registered in his name, not
Yeah, but what does that
Zuffa.
mean? That could be like a T-shirt company.
It could be, but it's all these things. I don't know, whatever. Sure.
I'm sure he's got something. I mean, must have some sort of a.
But also, Dana White, I don't know about the guys at WWE, but Dana White's not stupid enough to let Conor do all this and not be involved in it. He's not going to be like, sure, make your own thing, man. Do your thing, buddy. There's no way.
Interesting.
I know.
Interesting.
Either way, whatever he does.
Interesting.
I know.
I would like to see him box Paulie while Nate just keeps eating tacos and going to Cabo, doing tequila shots. I would
Really?
like
Because
why
that
not?
fight's going to go away.
Because it's not going to go away.
I disagree.
The fight's around a year.
You think so I don't know, man. I think
If Nate wants to just chill and just train, have a good time, the fight's there in a year.
I don't think so.
I think
If Conor stays active, I guess with Nate, how are you going to stay in the limelight? Yeah, he's fighting Nate Diaz again. They fought over 2 years ago.
Conor
the hype's
fights
not there.
Paulie Malignaggi in a boxing match in Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah, I'm watching
He has
that
a
shit.
legit possibility to get a win over a two-time
World champ.
world champion. Whew. In the second boxing fight ever. 2 boxing fights ever, 2 world champions.
Making bank.
Come on, son.
Balling, as
How
you
much?
say.
How much? Ballin'.
Stupid
How
ball.
much money do you think you would get for that fight, though? Not nearly as many.
I bet
so
more
what's-
money than you'd get fighting Nate Diaz with a tougher
point.
challenge.
Right. So, like, what do you think the pay-per-view would be for a Paulie Malignaggi fight? Would it even be $1 million?
For sure.
You think so?
Whatever. See, that's the thing. Conor could play fucking in a celebrity softball game right now. A lot of people are going to buy that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
him fighting Paulie and there's all this heat. People are like, God, he did well against Floyd. We could see him beating Paulie. I would say at least $1 million. And then if it's your own promotion, what do you make? 30?
Right.
30, 40 mil?
Right. Interesting. Bring your balls, Connor.
Bring your balls. But now, and everyone knows I like Paulie, but now Paulie's talking shit to all the UFC.
Well, he should shut the fuck up, because if he wanted to have a UFC fight, he can go over there and get his brain kicked in.
Yeah, you don't want
out of his mind.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Stop talking. You're a boxer. You're a very good boxer. Just shut your mouth.
Just go after Conor.
There's literally 1 million people in the world that could grab you and strangle the life out of you, and there's not a goddamn thing you could do about it.
Correct.
Sorry, dude.
The UFC is not what you want to aim.
You just
point your gun at.
Don't talk shit. They will give you a wrestler, and he will punch your fucking face into pulp.
Well, there's
not a goddamn thing you can do about it.
No.
Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, like you think he went towards Tony Ferguson.
What does Paulie weigh?
He's thick right now.
But what's his weight class? Like 45,
40,
right?
yeah.
45?
47.
Yeah. How about you give him Ricardo Lopez? How about you give Yair Rodriguez? How about that?
I mean, yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
God, look at the Russians.
How about you just give him a guy that's not the top of the food? Don't give him Frankie Edgar. Don't give him Jose Aldo. You don't need to do that.
You know who he could beat up, though?
Who?
CM Punk. He'd start CM Punk.
He'd probably fuck CM Punk
He'd
up.
uppercut the fuck out of CM Punk.
Imagine what Max Holloway would do to Paulie Malignaggi in an MMA fight. Just imagine. just try to wrap your head around the kind of ass fucking.
I think Max went at him on Twitter. Like they had
Max
an engagement.
Holloway would literally kill him.
If he wanted to.
If he wanted to. Literally kill him. I mean, so would Cub Swanson. So would a lot of guys.
How would they do in a boxing match against him?
Not so good. Not so good. Max has the best shot. I think Max has amazing footwork, and he's a good striker. Very, very good striker. He's got excellent timing, good discipline, and his endurance is phenomenal.
Cody Garbrandt might have something to say. Even at 45, he'd come up and fight Paulie.
It'd be interesting. But Malignaggi's a legit world champion pro boxer.
He's also retired,
smart
though.
Dude.
Yes, Paulie's a very smart guy. He's one of the best analysts in the game.
Yeah.
Like Paulie doesn't need to do all this.
Yeah, well, that was one of the things that people were super concerned about him sparring with Conor. Like he did 2 12-round sparring matches with Conor, and Conor
He did a 8-round and a 12-round.
Oh, an 8-round, 12. Mm-hmm. And Conor was, landing some fucking hard shots. Just from what we know, what we definitely saw, that one straight left that fucking clanged him.
That was rough.
Right dead center in the mug, and you see the sparks fly.
But also to Paulie's defense, this is what I was telling Paulie, like, dude, let's say I'm retired. So let's say Cain Velasquez is like, hey, Schaub, I need you to help me train, man. I need you to come help give me some rounds.
That's not a free ride right there. That punch?
Fuck no.
That's not a free ride. That is
Paulie's face looking rough there.
That is your face getting crushed.
But here's the thing. If I got off the plane, even from L.A. to San Jose, and Cain won some rounds, Cain goes, hey, bro, I need you to go 5-5s. That ain't happening. I'm here to help you. Ain't no one giving you 5-5s. I got one round and sit on the side and coach you
up.
I
think there's a lot of ego shit going on there?
I think Conor's team brought Paulie in to fuck him up. That's the only reason. And to go, if he does fuck him up, we're blasted out there because to sell the fight more.
Yeah, and that was the other thing that he said about that. Is like, Paulie's like, you never go 12 rounds like that. He's like, you never
unheard of.
Fly in and go 12 rounds.
Even in MMA, I've never heard of someone getting off the plane going 5-5s. What?
It basically gave him a practice fight.
That's it, and it was smart on Conor's part because
confidence builder.
It also solidified him. Shit, that motherfucker can box a little bit. And then Dana blasted out.
Yeah,
like it was good. It was very smart.
Obviously,
it worked.
Obviously, it worked. Yeah, 6.5 million pay-per-view buys.
Super balling. But you've created an animal. You've created an animal for the UFC.
Yeah, but they got to. What else the fuck do they have? What else do they have?
Struve versus Golovkin.
I want to see the full video. I want to give Paulie his full due.
You can't.
I want to see the full video of Paulie versus
Well, you probably
Conor.
could get it and watch it, but don't blast it up. Because if you do that, then you don't have a fight in Dublin.
I'm telling everybody.
No, man. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see what it was like.
You
I want to see what it was like.
You can't. Because let's say Conor starched him for 12 rounds. Well, then that fucks up the pay-per-view buys. Then we're like, wait, no. Of course he's going to beat him.
But what if he didn't? What if Paulie's telling the truth? What if Paulie started getting the most of them?
See, that's why we want this debate. So you buy the pay-per-view if you're
that ass kicking I gave you on Tuesday. That ass kicking.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. That tape's out there, but you can't release it because it's gonna fuck up the fight.
Maybe. Did you see when the security guards were getting in his face? He's like, "Relax, dude. I'm a fighter."
Yeah, he goes, "Come on, I'm a fighter." The guy kicked him out.
Yeah.
So what the fuck you do? That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm trying to hype up a fight."
Then Paulie almost got in a fight during the when we were doing a pre-show. Because the fans were just fucking
relentless.
The Irish fans were just harassing him, and then the guy goes, "Paulie, I'll kick your ass worse than Conor McGregor did. And then finally Paulie goes, fuck this, take this thing off, goes at him. And so then Brian gets between them. Brian, the commentator with the shaved head. And so he's like, no, Paulie, don't do this. And the guy's like, do something. I'll give you a worse beating than McGregor did in the, his Irish accent. Paulie can't get to him. Paulie goes, spits on him. And then it was chaos. Security.
Goodness.
For sure get him security earlier than that, though.
The thing about Paulie is he's not scary looking. So you feel like if there's a pro world champion boxer you talk shit to, that might be the guy.
Right? Until you get fucking blasted in the face.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like there's certain people. Who's that guy?
That's Paulie, and then that's his...
Who's the other guy?
That's Connor's manager.
Oh. But there's like there's Connor. It's like, gentlemen, we're businessmen here. We're fucking businessmen.
Hey, this is the shitty thing if you're Paulie, and this is the internet, and obviously Paulie's bringing this upon himself. But if you met Paulie, he's a great fucking dude. I love Paulie. He's a great guy.
I'm a big fan.
He's hanging himself because I told Paulie, I went, dude, you're responding to these trolls, and I'm telling you, man, from the MMA's world, they fucking hate you, man.
He fucked up when he wore the double diamond ear and studs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I disagree. See, I like the double diamond Jersey Shore look.
It's not 2001. You can't do that anymore.
Maybe where he's from in fucking Brooklyn, they just own that shit.
Keep it rocking.
Yeah.
He's from Bensonhurst, right? Malinaji. Hey, they got the good straddle.
Yeah, but
who's got the lasagna? What about the linguine vongole?
In MMA, man, they're just murdering.
Bobby puts too much garlic in the sauce.
Yeah,
Bobby, easy with the fucking garlic over here. Hey, dude, look at the size of Struve walking around the cage. It's like the cage is up to his navel.
But
it's
also,
like a little kid's cage.
How the fuck did no one put a basketball in your hand?
Well,
do you hate money?
He's a Holland guy. He's from Holland. They don't even know what basketball is until they come over here.
Fucking Google that shit.
It's
like Mrs. Struve
taking you out of Colorado and making you play cricket.
Yeah, I wish someone did.
Mate, we need a cricket star. As soon as you're done breeding in Mexico, come on over and play cricket.
Breeding in Mexico.
Everyone who plays cricket comes from a football background. English football. We don't hit each other. Dude, we need someone who plays cricket who's more physical.
This homeboy doesn't get enough credit. Talking about M1 world champion and Bellator world champion.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. Bellator literally cannot hold a heavyweight champion. Like, when was the last time you even thought about the heavyweight?
You look at him, he bounced.
He bounced. That's what I'm saying. They can't hold him.
That's why I want Roy Nelson, Bobby Lashley world title fight. Or
they have to do it in an Indian reservation.
I don't give a fuck where you do it.
They have to. You
do
know
it in
what I'm
Dubai.
saying? But you know why?
No, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? All natural.
But also,
all day.
Why not have Fedor and Mitrione for a world title fight? So at least there's a belt.
Right. Well, Fedor, and Mitrione was a changing of the guard for sure. Mitrione knocking out Fedor was basically, okay, this ride's over. It's essentially over. If he wants to keep doing it, he can keep doing
over,
it.
Though,
For sure.
But that's more American fans. But like the people in the know, that Maladano fight.
You're right. Fabio,
I was like, let's go. It's over.
Semi Schiltz, old school. So he's training with Semi Schilt. That's a good sign.
He was training Southern Cali for a while. He'd come to Reign.
Man.
He's a monster.
Good. Tall. 15 first-round finishes.
His last fight, he beat Roy Nelson.
Did he?
Yeah, that's when Roy was like, all right, see you, man. Went to Bellator.
That's what happened?
Yep.
Was it a decision?
Roy was a free... Yeah, he beat Roy by decision. But then Roy's contract was up and he went with Bellator.
Well, I can't blame him. He's always had words with Dana,
They've always gone back and forth.
Yeah. I can't blame him. It's a good move for Roy. It's a good move for a lot of guys. You know what's a good fucking fight coming up? Is Paul Daly is fighting Lorenz Larkin.
That's a great fight.
It's a very good fight. Daly had that real close fight with the Bellator champ. The fuck's his name?
No, he got murked by Roy McDonald. Daly got taken down and then
Lima, Douglas Lima.
Oh, you're talking about Larkin.
Yeah, Larkin had a real good fight with Lima.
Good fight. Larkin got hurt in that fight, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's very possible that Roy McDonald's the best welterweight on the planet right now.
I think he is. He beat Woodley. Woodley's our champ.
And he looked so goddamn technical.
Did you see Did you see what Rory said about Robbie Lawler?
No.
He was doing like a Reddit Q&A or Facebook Q&A, and then went, hey, do you think Lawler was on steroids when you fought him. And it wasn't like, maybe. He was like, I'm convinced he was.
Whoa.
I know. Goddamn, Rory.
Why is he convinced?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Resiliency? But Robbie's always been like that. He's always been like super resilient.
It's Robbie Lawler,
Tough.
for God's sakes. Yeah. I have no idea for what it is.
He didn't look any different than he's ever looked, right? He always looks the same.
I don't know what to believe.
He fought
these
that
days,
same
Joe.
way against Cowboy.
I don't know what to believe, all right?
I know, right? After this
I have no
John Jones
idea.
thing, you're like, who knows? I was just
Are we like who knows? Or are we like, God, that kind of makes sense now?
I was putting all my Easter Bunny chips in the Dick Pills basket.
Not me.
I was like,
but I
maybe,
pretend it didn't happen.
But maybe.
It's like your girl cheats on you, just forget about it.
Close my eyes and go to sleep and hope it's
Wake
real.
up and, yeah, I know.
It's real.
I know.
They're all natural.
I know. They're all natural. He's just murking everybody.
Yeah. Robbie looked exactly the same when he fought Cowboy, and he fought the same way, too. Like, the third round was a rough round for Cowboy. He was coming on strong. Robbie was coming on strong.
Robbie took the
Cowboy.
second round off.
He took the second round off. I said the third round was a rough round for Cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie was
100%.
taking it to him.
Bad.
Hard body shots.
Good fight, though.
Very good
And
fight.
I love Cowboy. And people are like,
Excellent
Cowboy
fight.
got robbed. I'm like, nah, I actually had Robbie winning that one. 1-3.
If it wasn't a draw, I would think that I like going towards the guy who's winning the fight in the last round, too. The way Pride used to do it.
But he also definitely won the first round, definitely won the third round. I didn't have it as a draw. And the second round, it's not a 10-8. And this is someone who's biased as fuck for Cowboy.
Yeah, I agree.
I was like, God damn it, Cowboy.
I agree. Was that fight under the new rules? It was, right?
Sure was.
Yes. Oh, goddamn. Everybody's got to be on these goddamn new rules.
How tall are these two?
This is the main event already. We've paid attention to 3 minutes of the last fights.
Yeah, a couple of dad bods, the horrible triangle attempts by the chicks. And you kept calling them sweetie.
Honey.
Come on, honey,
Come
lock
on,
it
baby.
up. I went, come on, sweetie
baby.
pie.
Come on, cutie.
Just a couple of tall boys here.
Super tall. You got to admit, you got a good point about that.
You're talking about the
Card
international,
carriers,
right?
yeah.
The international. Don't fuck around.
Gems.
Exotica.
Jesus.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-ba-da.
That guy's got a total Norman Rockwell haircut. It could be in a soda shop somewhere talking to a little kid with his dog.
With his dog. Goddamn, Struve has on those giant basketball shorts. God,
Yeah.
Struve hasn't fought in a long time.
It's been a while.
His fucking heart stopped for a second there.
Yeah, he had like some serious problems, right?
Yeah, he had to have heart surgery, man. Then they thought
Did
he
he
was
have
done.
heart surgery?
Yeah, they had to put like something in his heart. Straight up heart surgery, son.
Really?
Yes.
Holy shit! I thought it was just like some sort of an illness.
God, you know what? I feel like you'd have some sort of surgery scar. I don't see it over his heart. Is that
Sometimes
fake news, Jamie?
Sometimes they go in through the armpit when they do certain surgeries for the heart. They go in through your armpit and through the side wall of your body. So they don't have to open your chest
You
up
might
like
be
a
right,
chicken.
because I know he had some serious shit going on, because we had the same manager at the time.
Oh, neat.
And then remember he's supposed to fight Mitch Rion. That uppercut might land one of these times.
You know what's interesting is Volkov is like one of the few guys that he's ever fought that's pretty close to him in the reach department.
Travis Brown. Remember Travis Brown said, "Oh, you're
That's
tall,
right.
cool, Superman punch,
Yeah,
skyscraper,
That was amazing.
amazing, one of the best knockouts ever."
He might have avoided surgery.
Might have avoided it. How did he do that?
Because remember the UFC wouldn't let him fight because he had to do something about it because the UFC was like too much of a risk.
Yeah, he had some
He's
sort
like a
of
great
serious
damn.
issue.
He's putting the rape choke on against the cage.
How many times have dudes run into those guys with the cameras? I've seen it happen once.
Not a lot, but these guys are so tall. Those cameramen better have their head on a swivel. Also, powerful Volkov has a stingray tattoo on his back, like Moana.
Yeah.
That's a Moana tattoo.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Oh man, what a great movie!
It was a good movie, man.
The Rock. God, can that guy
Bad
get more
motherfucker.
talented?
Bad motherfucker. Oh, high kick.
See, Struve on the ground, though's trouble. That motherfucker's
Yes.
guard is crazy.
It says right here.
Modified workout regimen, dietary changes, and
So
blood
nothing.
pressure medication. That's that word regimen. That's one word that I really don't like saying. Blood pressure medication. Listen, no. Oh shit!
There's that uppercut I was talking about,
Struve
son.
cracked
That
him with
uppercut's
right hand.
landing. The uppercut's trouble. Oh. I'd be worried about Struve when the going gets rough in this fight.
He has to undergo another cardiovascular examination within 6 months in order to maintain eligibility. That's interesting.
Struve will,
You got
however, be
better.
required to undergo. Oh, gotcha.
Interesting. Well, you know, people that are really that tall, they a lot of times have problems with their heart. Apparently, it's just super difficult for your
like
heart.
A Great Dane, for God's sake.
To pump blood through all that tissue.
Oh, no. Name the tallest grandpa you know. Go. They're all dead.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real bummer.
But there are some basketball players, we've gone over this, that are still really tall.
Have we gone over this?
Yeah, Jamie and I have. You know what the key is? Pussy. You gotta get
Dicking
a lot of
girls
pussy.
down.
Just dick them
Get
down
that blood
all the
pressure
time.
going.
Just get excited about it. Get those texts.
God, but when you're older, it's tough. Like
Just
you're old and
take more
gray.
caffeine. Shoot B12 shots.
Those dick pills.
Who's the oldest guy that gets laid on a regular basis?
Hugh Hefner's still laying it down, isn't he?
Is he though?
To those young, is he? I know.
Taking pictures with a smoking jacket on and taking naps.
Bro, first of all, yeah, right? That uppercut's landing, man. I'm telling you. How the fuck has a not tell-all book come out about him just, you know, just having limp dick all the time with all these 3 hot chicks? Like, and just the shit he goes through to get it up. And they're like, come on, Hef.
He's got an oil drum filled with Viagra by the bed. He's taking fists
It's
and
fucking
chewing them down like peanut M&Ms.
Is that Will Chamberlain?
Yeah, but he's dead.
Oh, I know, but he lasted for a while.
He didn't live that long, man.
63?
That's not that long, that old.
Nah, that dick game's still strong at 63.
Yeah, 63.
I'm
he
talking,
probably died.
Like
coming.
how old's Hugh Hefner? And he's that's his thing, dicking girls down. But I feel like it's all a lie. Like they're all like, yeah, just take a nap. We'll chill here and while we make noises.
Yeah,
just pays. Well, he's eating graham crackers and shit. Yeah, he has graham crackers in the bed.
Can't believe it's going down in that room.
God, Hugh's really laying it down.
Meanwhile, Hugh's snoring and farting.
Meanwhile, it's a soundtrack.
Kimchi farts. They're all old man farts that like smell like tobacco pipes. Like the fuck is? Oh, Volkov's on top here, dropping them hammers.
Yeah, Hugh's not fucking anyone.
He might be.
Yeah, he could just be like the ultimate ladies man.
What is the oldest living basketball player, pro basketball player? Wasn't Bill Russell fairly old?
He's still alive.
How old is he?
I saw Clyde Drexler in Vegas
dude,
eating
he's
alone.
Hammering him.
83.
Bill Russell's 83. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And he's a tall dude, right? Isn't he in high
He's tall
sixes?
as fuck.
He's like 6-something, 6'10" or something. That's amazing that he's that healthy at that age.
Yeah, he's 6'10".
6'10". Jesus.
That's not crazy.
Oh, he's fucked up. Wow.
They're
Volkov's
both
got a
fucked up, though.
Big cut. Yeah.
Big cut, big nose.
It's really into stingrays.
Oh, he's super into stingrays. I'm not mad at that, too. I celebrate a stingray myself.
Wonder why. Because he's a stinger? Yeah, look at Bill Russell, 83, tall as fuck.
I can just tell by looking at him he's not taking anyone down.
You don't think so?
No, he's not.
The shoulders,
Yeah,
posture.
Yeah, exactly. He looks sad.
This is old.
Wow, Struve teeing off here.
Watch the uppercut. Boom, there it is. Keeps sneaking over that left arm.
Dude, that knee is what cut him. That glancing knee.
You don't want to be in there
think.
against Struve. Hugh's like married to a dime piece still, though. He finally like settled down, wifed up, and he also sold the mansion. You know that? But he like still lives in like the back house or something.
Well, he had some weird deal. Like he was trying to sell the mansion for like $200 million, but he had to live there. That was like part of the deal. I don't know if he actually sold it.
I think he did. Someone bought it, was like, "Yeah, you can chill in the back, bitch."
That's just weird.
I'm buying. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do that." And as soon as I get your old ass out.
Well, you got to realize like how much time does he have left? Like how much? Can he live 10 years?
How old is he?
Hugh?
He turned 90 last year.
He's solid 5 years left.
Wife's 29.
Wife's 29.
Let me see.
First of all, he's 90. She's 29.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 30 this year.
Congratulations.
Okay, good for you, girl. You won the lotto. You bad person. You whore.
She's fine, dude.
Yeah,
Leave
I'm
her
not mad at
alone.
her. Yeah, my bad.
Leave her alone.
No, I'm not mad at her. Yeah,
She's
do your thing,
beautiful.
girl. Good God.
Those are totally real tits too, by the way.
My
Let's see, go
word,
to full body.
Hugh. You have outkicked your coverage, old man.
Without a doubt.
She is. What did you bring up? The best picture of all time by a chick?
Get a full body. No, she's hot, dude.
Dude,
She's
she
legitimately
is
hot.
smokes. I mean, well, that one you brought up was great. Okay, she's looking a little long in the face there.
Long in the face. How dare you? She's 30 years old. You son of a bitch.
Dude, she's hot there, though.
You are a mean person. She's pretty there. Ooh.
Good for you, Hugh.
She's more than hot enough. I wonder if they have like an arrangement.
Meaning?
Like if her trainer comes over and just trains on her.
With his fucking
all right.
apprentice.
Yeah, I got a couple friends coming over. Hey, we're gonna do a little workout.
Do you think he has like an open relationship?
Yeah, I think you got to. There's no way if his heart is a normal heart, he can fuck more than once a month.
Bro, you're talking about Hugh Hefner. You're talking about Hugh Hefner, the legend. This is what he does, bro.
Oh, shit, eye poke? Come on. Damn it.
Look at his old basic wives. Those were the basic days before he got fucking rich and
How
made
many has he
Playboy.
had? He had one of them. He was flying a plane when he met her. Look.
Just fucking.
What's the captain's hat? The fuck's he doing? It's tilted to the side.
Some from World War I and shit. That's what he's doing.
He was like
1949.
He was ahead of the game when it comes to tilting your hat sideways.
Yeah, that's a poke, all right.
100%.
Dude, how about because remember he had the TV show where he had the 3 girls.
I've slept with over 1,000 women. Yes, I have.
I mean,
who's that one?
Kimberly Conner.
oh, does say tell all? God, she's
Pretty.
looking.
Yeah, but here's the thing. No one's reading those books.
You're right. You know what? When you're right, you're right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Boy, he looks like a he looks like a mannequin there. He looks like shit there.
He's been throwing dick for a long time. But he's also probably had some super boring conversations with these chicks for a long
When was last time you talked to a 23-year-old?
time.
You want to ram your head into the goddamn ground after. Meanwhile, he's marrying these chicks. He's paying a price, bro.
He is. I think it's like part of like what's valuable for his brand.
He's a well-read guy too. Like, you know, like he's not a. Oh, there's that uppercut. He's not a moron.
Yeah. This is a fucking good fight, man.
Great fight. 5 rounds. Jesus Christ. They're super bloody.
Yeah. Is this the second or the third?
This is the 3rd.
Boy, that cheekbone is fucked up on Volkov.
He got his last divorce because his wife was unfaithful.
Son of a bitch.
Outrageous.
How dare you?
He filed for divorce and says his wife was the unfaithful one.
See, those are 3 new
Outrageous.
bitches. I was talking about the ones from the Playhouse one.
Miss Conrad
Oh, shit, he's
cheated
landing.
on him early in the relationship.
God, how are you going to cheat on Hugh, you son of a
How
bitch?
dare she?
This is my thing, though. Let's say, could you, when I was a single man, I dated a girl who was friends with Hugh. Could you marry a girl who dated Hugh Hefner? It's kind of a red flag, yeah?
Seems like it'd be an issue.
Right?
Yeah, it would come up. If she ever talked any crazy shit, he'd be like,
I'm like, what? What'd you say? Yeah, it'd be,
dated a 100-year-old man.
and why did you
Shut
do
your
that?
mouth.
To be in a magazine in 2016. Are you shitting me? No one reads magazines either, you
Yeah.
dumb bitch.
Maybe she did it for the experience.
Yeah, maybe just a, like, you know, one of those bucket list things.
Well, it's one
but
of those
maybe he
things-
just has a strong dick game too, Joe. You forget about that.
Right.
It's Hugh Hefner for a reason.
It's true, right? Maybe a big old summer sausage for a dick.
Yeah, just a giant fucking.
You got to think that if you're a guy like Hugh Hefner, like all these years of doing this, all these years of banging chicks, like it's got to get boring after a while.
Super boring. So you start fucking dudes.
Ah!
Like, what do you do after a while when you're Hugh Hefner?
I don't know. Like, I think he like plays backgammon or something.
He has a bunch of kids though.
Yeah, he's got a gang of kids. The magazine tried having no naked girls in it. They
How-
did that for about a year.
How dare you? Oh yeah, let me get my fucking Playboy subscription because I want to know about the politics. What are you guys doing?
Super important to read articles, Brendan. This is a good fucking fight, man. Good ass leg kicks.
Great fight.
Volkov with some solid technique. But so Struve. Oh, nice knee to the body. Struve is not a spring chicken, but he's been around for a long
God damn, he's been
fucking
fighting for a long time.
I mean, think about that. Travis Brown basically out of the picture now.
Roy kind of over. Think about it, he fought Pat Barry. He fought everybody.
Yeah, he's been around for a long fucking time. So is Travis Brown done?
I don't know. He's lost 5 out of his last 6 or 6 out of the 7
I know
or some
that,
shit.
Josh Barnett was super impressed with him in preparation for this last fight. That Russian dude put the squeeze on him, though.
It doesn't matter though, because when you lose 5 out of 6, you know, like we don't care what you do in training.
He didn't look. I mean, he looked good in the beginning. In the beginning, he
Looked
looked
all
good.
right.
He was moving around. But
he didn't look like, he doesn't look like vintage Travis Brown.
I feel like he needs to go back to Albuquerque.
But maybe he just doesn't want to do it anymore.
That's possible.
That's the other thing. Like
100%.
him and Ronda got married. Maybe it's just time to move on, which isn't a bad thing. Like sometimes everyone wants these guys to keep fighting, but maybe there's more for him out there. He's a good guy too. That's the other thing.
The bad thing is when you don't move on and you keep fighting and you don't want to.
Preach.
Ooh, knee to the body. Volkov turned it on.
Ooh, lazy sidekick. I gotta piss so hard.
Do it.
Yes.
Let it go. Let it go. This podcast has been brought to you by Life, ladies and gentlemen. The smooth, sweet, relaxing experiences of life. It's a good fight so far, Jamie. You enjoying this?
Yes. These two dudes are huge.
Yeah, they're giant. Stefan Struve's 7 feet tall, and this guy's like not quite as tall as him, but he's in the neighborhood. I think Volkov's probably about 6'8". How tall is he? I'm guessing 6'8".
He's 4 inches shorter.
So yeah, I think Struve is just 7 feet, so pretty close. It's an interesting situation the heavyweight division has, because you essentially have Alistair Overeem, who's really looks like the only credible challenge other than Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou needs like a big win over somebody, and he would have gotten it if he had beaten Junior Dos Santos. That would have been his big. Yeah, it's a big cut. Francis would have gotten the possibility, or the opportunity rather, to get a big win over a real big name with Junior, but Junior pissed hot. So now Francis has to wait for another opponent, but he's the most exciting challenger. But you still have Alistair. I think Derek Lewis is coming back. Who just beat Derek Lewis? Somebody beat Derek Lewis. Mark Hunt. He kind of beat his ass. Wasn't the best fight for Derek. And then he quit. He retired after it was over, and he changed his mind. Point is, there's only legitimately 4 or 5 real contenders that are exciting in the whole heavyweight division, which is just crazy. Oh my God, he poked him again.
He's fighting for Doom in October.
Stefan Struve just poked Volkov again.
God damn it. They're too tall.
Yeah.
Too tall to be fighting.
Mark Goddard is going to straighten it out.
There's some downsides to being too tall. Like, you look like shit in clothes. No shoes look cool. They're just too big. No scuba gear. Everyone just rent shit. You ever think about that when you're too tall?
He's got
Name a
size
car
80
you can
feet.
get.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a GT3? Not up in here.
You wouldn't fit. Yeah, that was the thing with Shaq. He would buy cars and cut out the back seat.
It sucks, man.
Giant ass seat in
There's
there.
only certain cars you can have.
You think there'll ever be a super heavyweight division?
Never. There's not enough heavyweights.
It seems to me that they shouldn't have a weight class. It's just like the heavyweight division in boxing. Like when David Haye fought Valuev. I think Valuev is 300 pounds.
Yeah, so you're saying there's just 206 and above to the limit?
225.
Yeah, I like 225.
I think there should be a 205, a 225, and then have at it, fuckers.
Yeah.
225 on up.
I wonder why they don't do that. But there's also, you're going to get some slop. Like usually, typically, especially with the golden snitch around these days, if you're over 280, you getting sloppy up in there. It's bad for the product.
The mountain.
That guy ain't passing any test.
Yeah.
Including a math test. He's doing nothing. Nothing.
He might pass immigration.
Fuck, it'd be tough, man.
I bet he could, what are those stones called? What are those big fucking stones? Atlas stones. He'd probably pass an Atlas stone certification test.
That's about it. That's about it. It's just bad for the look
The
at
size
them.
of that dude picking up rocks and shit.
God, if he hears this and I run into him, it's gonna be trouble.
I think he'll be okay.
He's
Conor
fucking
McGregor kicked his ass.
huge. Conor McGregor whooped his ass.
He did. You saw that.
How did he die in Game of Thrones?
He got stabbed with a spear, and then they brought him back to life with witchcraft.
Bro,
I didn't know.
right now, they're trying to bring back life. I didn't know they fucking
did.
did it, for God's sakes. Last time I saw him is he crushed that guy's
it was
face
2
like
years
this.
ago, bro.
But you know where I'm at in the goddamn game.
I thought you already passed it.
Nah, man.
Well, trust me, it's worth watching.
I bet. I'm a fan. I assume they were bringing him back, though. It's tough to avoid spoilers when shit came
right
out
hand over
years
the
ago.
top.
Boy.
These guys are rock'em sock'em robot in this bitch.
Struve looks more tired. Good thing he has that big
Cardio,
heart.
man. Cardio is just such a giant factor in fights.
Dude, in heavyweight, it is
every division.
But
Every
really
division.
heavyweight.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. Oh, that's it.
There you go.
That's it.
When Skyscraper falls down, there you go.
That's it.
I wonder how many more times we see Struve fight.
How many more times is he going to get KO'd? How many times has he been KO'd?
But
Alistar
like-
flatlined him. Travis Brown KO'd him. This dude just KO'd him.
Roy KO'd him.
Roy KO'd him. How
I
many
feel like it
people
looks
KO'd?
worse because he's so goddamn tall. You know what I'm saying? Like if a Burger King burns down, we don't
Yeah.
watch it. If a Skyscraper burns down, we watching it.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. He KO'd Stipe.
Inside leg kick, then boom. Yeah, he knocked out Stipe. It's
Yeah.
also heavyweights. Like that's what you do. You get
Yeah.
people get knocked out, man.
Yep. This is true. This is true.
How many people watch this, you think?
Boom. That uppercut.
Yeah, it's over.
Worldwide, how many people watch this?
Nah, man. US.
Is this on Fight Pass?
Just Fight Pass.
How many people on Fight Pass?
The subscriptions, is it around 200,000?
I have no idea.
I bet it's more than that, don't you think?
I don't.
No? So is the only way this is playing on Fight Pass?
Yeah, you
what-
have to
what
pay
about
for it, right?
In Rotterdam.
It's like on Fox Sports Unschneider over there or something.
It's that's a great move. Look at Bruce Buffer about to
Bruce
go to
looks
sleep.
exhausted.
I gotta fire up. Here we go.
Here we go. God, Bruce goes everywhere.
He does. Listen, if you want to keep that job, like that's what you do.
You have
you
to
know?
go everywhere.
Yeah.
They use that Joe Martinez, though, too, because
Yeah.
he speaks Spanish.
Yeah,
But, like,
he's good.
If Bruce wants, yeah, he's really good. I've known Joe forever. But if Bruce, and he was in WC, but if Bruce wants to take a break, he can. Like, you don't have to fly to Rotterdam for one night.
You know, that's one of the reasons why he didn't want to get his knee operated on.
Because he didn't
Didn't
want
want
to
to take some time off. He's got a blown ACL.
Did you see the video of him blowing his ACL out?
Yeah.
It's classic.
Yeah, sad.
He's doing like a fucking karaoke thing
And he fell.
at the in Las Vegas. Man, who the fuck? They took Francis off the card, didn't they?
Yeah.
Breaking my heart.
Well, the Junior Dos Santos thing breaks my heart too because it was just a diuretic. Like, I don't get it. They found a trace amount of a diuretic in his system. Like, that is not helping him. That is not going to help him fight. You know, I mean, it's just not. The only thing that could be is you could say that a diuretic might be used to mask steroids.
True.
I think they do that,
Correct.
right?
So there's potential that he was masked something, which I don't think so. But also, no one else wants to step up to the plate and fight Francis.
Who wants to? That guy's terrifying. Fuck all that.
Short notice.
Yeah.
He wanted Alistair Overeem. Everyone was like, nah. Alistair was like, I'm good. Alistair
What?
Overeem turned it down?
Alistair's right about to fight for the title. Who else is there?
You got Verdum versus Derek Lewis now.
Yeah.
Derek Lewis saving people in Houston. Shout out Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
Better person than
Saving
us.
people with his truck.
Saving people with his goddamn truck.
Well, who else? I mean, when Derek fights Verdum, if Verdum wins, he's got a real good argument for him being the next in line. But if he doesn't, or if it's not a good fight, or if anything goes sideways, you got Alistair. That's it. Who else is there?
Francis.
Francis doesn't have a big name or a big person yet. If Francis beat Junior Dos Santos, you got a big name.
Yeah, we're going Sizzler.
Yeah, but I
The
feel like
heavyweight division is so rough.
the potential Francis has is absolutely world champion potential, 100%. But it's just like, do you make the fight right now? Who else does he fight?
The JDS was the Mark Hunt.
Francis?
Mark Hunt's fighting some random Russian who's ranked 11 in Australia. They don't want to take him off that. Mark Hunt Francis makes sense. Mark Hunt JDS makes sense.
Yeah, I
you
think-
give him a big name so he can starch him, then you give him a title shot.
Well, JDS already fought Mark Hunt. Remember? JDS
Beat him.
wheel kicked him
Yeah,
back
it
in
was
the
sick.
day. But I don't know if JDS is the same anymore.
Definitely not.
Yeah, you
but he's
see-
still a tough character.
Yeah.
He
I
beat
was
Rothwell, remember that?
super looking for. He looked good against Rothwell.
Looked great.
And I think that's when Rockwell might have peed electric. Number 4.
He's electric, it's true.
Yeah. And then, okay, Kane, obviously we're missing Kane. But the reason why we're missing Kane is we're not completely convinced that Kane's healthy.
No, we have no idea when he's going to fight.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
God, I'd watch Francis versus Kane. But Kane's fighting Stipe next when he's healthy. That's the fight they're going to make. That's what they want to make.
Yeah, but man, I mean, that when he's healthy, those are three weird words. You know?
Yeah, those are kind of key. Is he
He's
retiring?
gonna retire?
Looks like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, please. Stefan Struve.
Maybe not. I couldn't tell.
Oh, I thought it sounded like Dan Hart said, "I love you."
Sure we'll see an improved Stefan Struve.
Can never tell.
ready to return to the
He said, I'm sure we'll see improved Stefan Struve when he's ready to return to the octagon. Oh, look at my bow tie.
Yeah, I just feel like at heavyweight. So let's say Kane will get healthy. So you have Stipe, Kane next, which is an amazing fight. Alistair's win over Fabrizio was awful. Francis Alistair, man, or Mark Hunt. So Mark Hunt's fighting that. Mark Hunt's supposed to fight that Merson cat?
What do you think about DC versus Stipe?
Love it. I like DC's chance in that fight too.
He's got a real good chance. DC was a murderer at heavyweight.
Beat the shit out of Josh Barnett.
Not losing any weight. Didn't cut a goddamn thing. Shorter than everybody. Threw him around like frisbees.
Or straight up. God damn but look, after 7 in both divisions, it gets super suspect.
It says champion John Jones. This should just be a ... for now.
It should be needle.
Oh, how dare you.
Is that too much? Just piss.
Just
piss,
have
piss.
the pills be like a ... Look at
the fights coming up. So UFC fight night, Rockhold Branch. Okay. Shogun St. Preux 2, how dare you. Ferguson Lee, though. That's what I'm banking on, baby.
Yeah, that's a good fight. But
That's the big one.
I like Rockhold Branch too, man. I really do. I like that fight.
Nunes Shevchenko's fun.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Oh, you're doing that one, yeah?
Yeah, I am doing that one. Yeah. I was going to be in Edmonton as it is, but now they have 2 world title fights on the card.
So then
They have the Bantamweight title, and then they have Mighty Mouse too.
Mighty Mouse Ray Borg.
Yeah, that's a weird one, right? Because Mighty Mouse wants to break the record. But he had an opportunity to break the record if he fought TJ. And a lot of people are like...
Turned the TJ fight down. And I heard they offered him good money, and he still was like, nah, give me Ray Borg.
Well, he said he wants TJ to fight someone at 125 pounds first. He's like, he wants to know that he can make the weight and get a win.
But even TJ, he was like, I can make the weight. I was on track to make weight. Just make, I don't know. It sounds like a lot of excuse from DJ. I love DJ. But also him fighting Ray Borg.
Well, he's really close to history. I mean, I get it and I don't get it.
I get it and I don't, because you want to be a star,
right.
You got to fight TJ, fight Dominic Cruz, you got to fight Cody Garbrandt.
Yep.
You're just going to beat, Ray Borg's a monster, has a great nickname, tells Mexican Devil for God's sakes.
Yep.
However,
misses weight
does
a lot.
nothing. But it does nothing for Demetrius besides, I guess, breaking the record.
Right, but he might not even make the weight. Ray Borg's missed the weight a couple times. There's a lot going on. How many times Ray Borg missed weight? Let's see if we can find that. I want to say he's missed it twice. It's a tricky weight class. It's like when John Lineker was the big thing. Everybody's thinking about him fighting for the title. The dude just
huge.
couldn't
Yeah, I know.
make
It's
the
too big.
weight. He just couldn't do it. He just missed it half the time.
The headline said, Ray Borg, sick of fans.
Is that what it said?
Sick fans for missing weight.
What do we got here? Does it say? Let me know when you find it, Jeremy.
But like Ray Borg versus DJ, does nothing. No one cares.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. No one cares, but it does get him to that magical number.
For personal reasons, it's good. Powerful lizard on his shirt. For personal reasons, it's good for DJ.
Why does he have a lizard on his shirt?
Because lizards are awesome.
Is he super into lizards?
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I like fancy stuff. I would not put a lizard on my suit.
Dan, I want you to wear this pewter lizard.
Maybe it stands for something.
It stands for our love. Dan, wear the lizard.
Wear the lizard for me.
But what will I do to explain it?
Doesn't Dan want to fight?
Yeah, they fucked him over, man. He's got like some issue with his heart that is totally non-life threatening, and he's in fantastic shape, or he was before he stepped away. And they were saying that he has like an irregular heartbeat, like he has an extra heartbeat.
But when there's with that stuff, it's tough, man, because it's such a risk for the commissions to grant him to fight. And let's say his heart fucking exploded in there or some shit.
I don't know, man. I don't think anything. I think he's fine. He's
but also,
fit.
What's he gonna do? What are you gonna do, Dan? Like you're great at commentating. You got this gig. What are you gonna do? Stop doing that and come back and compete at 170? You beating Woodley?
I think you'd come back at 155. He looks very lean.
Let's do 55.
Doesn't he look very lean? He doesn't look the same anymore.
True.
Who knows?
He missed it twice.
Missed twice?
He won both those fights.
Yeah. See, that ain't good, though.
It's not good.
It's not good when you got a guy with a lot of pressure on him, headed towards the title. Dudes start looking for excuses. They start, if you lost, on 2 separate occasions, you haven't made the weight.
That's like the argument with Khabib, right? We've been over that.
He lost the fight in between those 2 fights.
He did?
Yeah.
Who'd he lose to?
Justin Scoggins.
Scoggins is no fucking joke.
Tough customer.
Where's he at these days?
I don't know. 125 it does nothing for me.
Oh,
I'm a sizist.
Dare you?
I know. Is Mighty Mouse your pound for pound number 1?
Dare you?
He's still your number 1?
He is now for sure.
John was my number 1 after Merck in DC, but
yeah, I moved John closer to the number 1 position, although I think they're debatable and interchangeable, because I think Mighty Mouse wins in these spectacular ways.
But against who?
That's the big
He's beaten, it's not like that's the toughest division at all.
Wow, he lost to Pedro Munoz?
God damn, who is that?
Sasaki.
Oh, word.
Those are the 2 guys. Interesting.
But yeah, 120.
Sasaki.
The only argument with Mighty Mouse is who's he beating, Like he fought
Right.
Cejudo was 7-0 for God's sakes.
Yeah. Well, you know what, man? There's a lot of super technical guys in that division. I just feel like there's no one. I mean, Cejudo was really green in terms of MMA. I mean, he really had not been fighting MMA that long. He's a fantastic wrestler, but his MMA experience was only a couple of years. Too much too soon. Yeah.
But that's the division. A guy 7-0 gets a title shot. Like there's not a lot going on there.
I need to stop being a fatty. That's a good.
Well, that helps me feel comfortable. You're gonna make weight.
Rayborg on missing weight. I need to stop being a fatty. He's like fat shaming himself. I'm not behind that.
So they're the co-main event. Them and then Nunes Shevchenko.
Yeah.
How many pay-per-view buys does that do? Any guess?
You tell me. Neil Magny and Dos Anjos. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Rafael Dos Anjos is back. What do you think he can do at 170? He looked goddamn good in his debut at 170.
So you're talking about Dos Anjos?
Yeah. He looked very good against Tarek Safadine.
He did look good.
He looks thick as fuck.
God, he looked shredded in that picture.
Yeah, and that's how he looks when he's fighting, too.
Is that pre-USADA? That picture pre-USADA?
No comment. Shading, angles.
Tanning, Instagram filters. Those are filters, bro. Dude, I'll tell you the funnest fight on that card, Jeremy Stevens, Gilbert Melendez.
That's right. Nobody even thought about that.
That's the funnest fight.
That's a phenomenal fight.
It's a good one.
That's a chaos fight.
Yes.
So wait a minute. Is El Nino going down to 45 or is Jeremy Stevens going up?
It's 45.
It says it there.
It's 45.
So Gilbert is cutting weight down to 45? Has he ever done that before?
Dude, they still have fucking JDS and Francis on this card.
Oh, take that
How
down.
dare you?
Take that down.
People are going to tune in and be like, what the fuck?
Where, what weight is it? Does it say?
I'm almost positive it's 45.
So he's cutting weight and he's going down to 45. That's crazy. That's interesting. Boy, I don't know. He's never done that before, and he's got to be like 35, 36, no?
Not young.
35? So he really is. See, it says 155 there. We'll find out. We'll find out soon. Anything more to add, Brendan Schaub, before we wrap this bitch up?
I don't think so, man. It's been real. It's been real,
Finally,
brother.
we got back together and did one of these, huh? Even with a half a crew.
Half the crew. We have no conspiracies with Eddie. Brian not dropping some old school knowledge on us. You're lucky because in Rotterdam, I'm sure he had some gems for you.
Yeah, he probably explained the government to us.
He would explain
banking
their whole
system.
government system. And then Eddie, I went, man, I feel a little flat today. And Eddie went, did you say flat?
Yeah.
and then just went off.
Eddie's full on these days, apparently. They were debating whether or not
He's crazy.
North Korea is like what's happening in North Korea. Like he doesn't believe any of it. And they were debating like why you don't fall off the earth. Is that what was going on?
Yeah, like why if the Earth is spinning so fast and we're going so fast through and it's on a turn, how come we're not just flying off of it?
And when you say debating who?
Other dudes that are there with him. It's like one of those things where you could find out about gravity. You just do a Google search and read some papers about how mass works and how it works in space and what gravity is and what causes the force of gravity. I mean, it's all they've done experiments for hundreds of years.
That's fake news according to them, Joe. You know, it's fake news.
I think he's enjoying himself. I think half the fun.
You don't think he really believes it?
I think he does. But half the reason why he believes is because he's enjoying himself. He's spicing up life with these wacky conspiracies. Like everything's a goddamn conspiracy.
Everything.
You never hear Eddie like look at something that's in the news and go, well, it's probably we're just looking into it too much.
Never. Everything. Like even that Chester Bennington, the Lincoln Park guy, he's like, you know about that, right? I'm like, I don't.
He believes that, man.
I definitely don't.
Well, the problem with that one is, man, like the guy's dead, and if he killed himself and he's got kids and a family, like, God,
6 kids, Mr. Rogan. 6 kids.
That's a hard one. It's a hard pill
It's
to
tough
swallow.
pill to swallow, yeah. But also, I think you need people like Eddie in this world. I like the Eddies in the world. Like, I don't want everyone to agree with all the news.
Oh, well.
I think it's fun to a certain point.
Well, that's one of the reasons why Eddie's such a jiu-jitsu genius. It's because he marches to the beat of his own drummer. I mean, he really does. He has, like, ideas in his head, and then he's just like, we're going to make this fucking work.
But when you say drum, it's not like your standard drum. It's like a starship drum, and there's an alien with 7 arms banging it while we're...
We're not sure if the eclipses are real or if it's a NASA hoax to sell sunglasses. It's hilarious.
See, I enjoy it. Callan, it drives him nuts. But I'm like, I want colorful people in the world, man.
Callan is almost as silly in the other direction.
Correct.
Callan never believes anything's a conspiracy.
Ever.
He thinks Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, and he'll tell you about, actually, you should read Vincent Bugliosi's book. Like, yeah, I have. It sucks. You didn't read it.
Then I feel like we're in the middle. You and I usually agree on, like, I'm like, I could see that,
right.
Like, I get it. Like, I'll entertain it, but until we start talking about the earth is flat, then I'm out.
Any shit that doesn't really involve me, where I don't either have a stake in it or I don't actually know what happened, I don't have a dog in that fight.
Me neither.
And
but I like
I'll
hearing
go,
both sides.
Yeah, and I'll swing back and forth in my own head. Like I don't convince myself. My own self. I'll like say something. And I'll go, man, you're probably wrong about that.
Yep.
And then I'll start arguing against myself.
Yep.
Oh, dude. Well, what about this, dude? I was convinced that Bigfoot was actually real for like 20 minutes.
Goddamn,
and I was
Joe
like,
Rogan.
you fucking
Not
idiot.
lately.
No, a long time ago.
Yeah,
I was
good
so
for you.
high. I was watching the video of Bigfoot, like the famous video, and I was like, what if Bigfoot's real and I'm just an asshole? Like, what if this whole time I've been saying, it's fake, it's fake. Meanwhile, it's not fake. And that poor guy actually captured it on film.
That poor guy. But see, if you sat me with a Bigfoot expert, I'm not so close-minded. I'm just going to shut him down. I'm going to listen to it and then be like, maybe.
Until you realize there are no Bigfoot experts. Every Bigfoot expert you meet is kind of a loon.
It's full of shit.
A lot of them are super nice guys. But when you get like deep in them, I had one dude on the podcast tell me he would cut his pinky off to find out if Sasquatch was real. He's a grown man.
I don't know. Like I had a guy who wanted to follow the eclipse through all the states. Like drive with it. He flew
You
up
want
to
to suck your
Portland.
dick before or after you put the sunglasses on?
See, that's why I said he's the guy. He's the maintenance guy around my house. Told me to get the fuck out. I can't have you around my kid. Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. There's some weird people, man.
There are definitely weird people.
Weird. But it's fun to believe some of that stuff.
Over and over and over again. Looks at the eclipse over and over and over again.
With these glasses.
I could look at a picture of the eclipse and go, I get it.
Yep.
And then I'm
I'm
done.
good. I'm fucking good. I'm good. And then he was saying the next one's in like 24 years in Dallas.
Okay, I'll be there. See ya. I'll meet you there, bro. Talk to you then. Okay?
He was like, I'm going to buy a property down there and rent it out for when
good
the eclipse.
move.
You're talking about for the one fucking day? It's
Good.
a terrible business idea.
Super smart. Plan for one day, 20
One
years
day,
from now.
you fucking
You're gonna
moron.
clean up. You make like $100.
You're gonna kill it, bro.
How much property you buying, man?
Probably charge him double.
Like, what do you do? Well, they're just gonna stand outside your house with glasses, and then get back in their car and go, "Yeah, I was done."
That's it. They don't need to stay the night for that.
And does it happen in
moron.
the sun? Like, is it the summertime?
We don't know.
Because summertime in Dallas is like summertime on the sun.
Miserable.
It's like you might as well be living on the sun. Summertime in Dallas, like 185 degrees. You go outside, you burst into flames. No one's gonna stand outside your fucking stupid house with those weird sunglasses.
The only thing is, who's crazier? That guy who follows the eclipse and he's boring as fuck, but at least the eclipse is real, or a guy like Eddie Bravo who believes in Bigfoot, flat Earth, conspiracy theories.
Eddie's funnier.
Different.
So
no,
he wins.
I'm not saying Eddie. Like,
Yeah,
I
so
love
I
it.
don't-
Eddie's funny. However, I'm saying
Who's crazier?
yes.
Good question. Who do you think's crazier?
I don't know. It's a case by case, you know. Like, do you
Yeah.
believe in ghosts?
No. I'm gonna say this right now.
But you chase Bigfoot.
No.
You believe in ghosts, Jamie?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, you're open to the idea. See,
yeah.
if I'm Eddie right now, I'd go. When you said you think so, I'd go. Look into it.
One of the guys I had on my podcast is named Rupert Sheldrake, and he has a very compelling thought. He thinks that everything has a memory. That memory is not just a function of like your neurons and your brains, your cells. Because here's the thing, you have memories from the time when you were a child, right? From the time you were a little kid.
For sure.
Almost every cell in your body regenerates every 7 years. Where are those memories being stored? Like, where are they, in the neurons? Like, where are your memories that you definitely have of your childhood? Or are those memories not really your memories anymore? Is it you remember having those memories, so you have sort of like a rehashed version of it that you put in your head, and sort of almost like retelling yourself a story? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't, like, there's a lot of shit that I know happened when I was in high school, but quite honestly, I don't really have a good memory of it.
But is
I
that-
could tell you the facts.
Is that just a function of the human brain where it can't remember so much data because we only use what, 7%? What do they say? 7%
That's
of our
bullshit. That's not true. That 7% of the brain is something that people repeat over and over again. It was in that movie Lucy. It's a myth. It's
Is
not,
it?
Yeah, it's absolutely.
How
not
much do
true.
we use?
There's different parts of your brain that are responsible for different
Different
functions.
things. Frontal lobe, all that.
There's not 7%. You use your brain. You use your whole brain.
But
You
then
use
why
your
does
brain
some
for-
people's brain? Sorry, I don't mean to.
That's
But
okay.
why are some people's brains like? You know, they can remember to a T when they were a kid, and like all these memories. And there's some people they just don't. Right?
Some people have better memories for sure. My memories are pretty good for facts. Pretty good. I'm just being. I mean, I remember. Don't get me wrong. It's like, oh man, maybe stop smoking weed. You can remember high school. I remember massive amounts of data from high school.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I don't have a real memory of it. Like, I can remember getting laid in high school, right? I can remember when it happened.
You
if I
remember
could tell
key
you-
events.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember scary events, you remember happy events, you remember sad events, you remember big moments, big explosions in your consciousness,
They
right?
say you're designed to remember like negative things more so than positive things.
Oh yeah, for sure. To
Just
keep you
'cause
from
of-
dying.
yes.
Yeah. What are you gonna remember positive things all day and pat yourself on the back?
Be
and then you get
awesome.
hit in the head by a rock.
Yeah.
Somebody eats you. I think.
Somebody eats you.
What we think as a memory, we'd like to think of a memory like, look, I've got a memory of that fight. I've got a memory of that combination that landed. I got a memory of Stefan Struve crumpling up. I see it pretty clear.
Right now.
Right, but even right now, it's sort of like a little shitty slideshow. Even right now,
Because you don't
I don't
care.
see it clearly.
But you also don't
Right,
care. Like, I'm
exactly.
going to walk out of here and I won't remember anything about
Right.
Really, I know
But it just
Struve
happened.
lost.
But it just happened. I mean, just happened.
But it's not important to me, so
Right.
I don't store it away. Whereas certain stuff, like my set or my big appointment on Tuesday, you know, I remember that stuff.
Yeah. No, I get it. I remember a lot of like I remember flashes of things.
Me too.
And this is weird coming from me because I have a very good memory on paper. If you think of the amount of things that I can recall during a podcast, the amount of fights that I can recall during broadcasts and in the middle of a fight, and all the different martial arts moves I have in my head and who used them against who and where and what. But that's a different thing. That's knowledge and statistics.
Those are numbers.
And
Yeah, you
numbers
can
and
remember,
memory.
yeah.
And I remember certain clips of it. But as far as like my own life, like I did 2 sets last night. Killed. Don't remember any of it.
Were you too high?
That might have been a problem.
But here's the other thing.
What is this? Highly superior autobiographical memory, the detailed recollection of events that occurred in the distant past.
This is what like Mary Lou Henner has.
Oh yeah, she's got it crazy.
Oh, that's
she
cool
can,
shit.
She can tell you. You could say February 22nd, and she can go February 22nd, 1978. And she go, that was a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like
And
Rain Man.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Most people
She can
aren't
tell
like
you
that.
who was president.
But you know
what
what's
town.
weird is like there's certain things when people go, remember we did this? I'm like, God, not really. But
Right.
then something will trigger like a smell or a song, and then it comes.
You pull the
memory,
file.
boom.
You find the file in the back.
There
of your-
it is.
You're like you're in your closet digging around. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look what I got, a box.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see like some pictures.
Yeah,
from high
something
school,
or
you
like,
go, whoa.
But a smell, a scent, someone to
Yeah.
say something,
Or
a movie. I'm like, God, I remember where I was at.
Yeah, that's why it's really dangerous to convict people based on witness testimony if they see a crime. People, they don't really remember things right.
And I'm sure, the night before, like, God, well, remember this, and God, he is an animal, and they create this narrative that they want to see, and they think it was real.
And also part of it is a real problem if it was traumatic. What is this? Remembering a crime that you didn't commit.
Yeah, there's people that can plant false memories
In their own head?
not in their own head, and when they're trying to get false convictions and whatnot, they can make people confess to stuff they didn't do.
Fuck.
Oh, that makes sense. Because the pressure of being interrogated is crazy for people.
Well,
A lot of
look at
people
them
just
making a
crap.
murderer.
Crack.
Homeboy.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck the kids. I think he got out. Brendan. He fucked the Brendan name, but Brendan Dassity.
Just a lot of people that are not convinced that making a murderer was correct. There's a lot of people
How
that
so?
are convinced that it was biased. It was biased in the way of making that guy look like he was innocent.
I've heard the same thing. It
Yeah.
was good for the documentary. Like, he's innocent,
Yeah.
but when you look into it, he's a bad, terrible
He
person.
could have very well have been guilty and they framed him. That's possible too. It's like the Mark Furman OJ thing. Like people think that Mark Furman planted those gloves on OJ, but who doesn't think OJ's guilty?
But that was
who thinks OJ is innocent? Let me know.
Well, I live in his little neighborhood, so I do. Shout out to O.J. Simpson. But
OJ Simpson.
that Mark Furman, that was just for the defense to paint that, or the prosecution, right? To paint that narrative to maybe put that seed in everyone's head. But everyone knows fucking O.J. did it.
Yeah, but he planted evidence. You know, like doing that alone, sneaky shit. Yeah, most people think OJ did it. There's a few people that think, like, I heard the crazy ones, like OJ's son did it or something like that. I'm like, what?
I'm so balls deep in the O.J. stuff. Anything he does, I watch it. But, and like I said to my brother, I'm like, God, I wish I really knew the truth about O.J. And my brother looks at me and goes, are you shitting me? Like, we all know the truth, man.
Yeah.
But people put all these different stories out there where you're like, God, maybe he didn't do it. But I just want to know for a fact. Like that, like what, how did it really go down? Do you think he's ever going to come out and be like, listen?
No, I don't think he did. I don't think he necessarily remembers anymore.
You think he was just in a frenzy?
I think it's entirely possible that he's a sociopath and a narcissist.
With brain trauma.
Yeah,
From
with brain
football.
trauma. And I think that a lot of times narcissists and sociopaths, like to that degree, like he's just charming the world. Hey, I'm O.J. Simpson. I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I've always been a good guy.
Yeah.
I basically live a conflict-free life.
Yep.
I just want to go be with my family.
God, it sounds like him, man.
He's got a weird thing going on, man. Like he's trying to paint this image all day long of him being a good guy. Meanwhile, he's got these demons in
You know,
his
his dad was
mind.
gay. And they said that's why he would beat like a lot of, like he was so upset about that. See, I don't trust that guy.
Did
but
you
when
watch
he's-
that thing when he gave that?
Yeah.
Did you? He like snapped at the judge.
Yeah.
See that
Like,
little part
what
that was
was
super weird. You definitely shouldn't do that when you're trying to get.
What'd he snap at him for?
He got upset about
He
something.
corrected him on something. He's like, I said I wasn't there, or something like that.
Yeah. I forget what it was.
Oh,
but he
like the Las
definitely-
Vegas room?
Definitely didn't handle it well. Well, look, man, when you're a man and you're locked up with other men, you know, as prisoners all day long, forever, it's a horrific existence. And it's amazing that he was able to get through it at all and then still pull off that kind of charm.
And not commit
only-
suicide.
Yeah,
They
right.
said he was killing it in there. Like he was the prime example of a prisoner, and it was like he started organizing church groups and like feeding everyone's lunches, and like he was cool.
Wow. Well, you find meaning in that shit. I wonder if he like has like a
heard
deep.
that?
What's going on?
He's Chloe's dad.
Yeah, a lot of
What?
people think he's Chloe's dad.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What?
That's what the-
Chloe's not half black.
Well, they
me
just
see.
don't love black guys. They
Is that what it is?
some people do. Well, and you know, OJ was super close with
Strong rumor.
Kardashian. Strong rumor, yeah.
Strong rumor.
No one would be surprised.
I would.
How dare you? How dare you?
My point was like, what kind of memory of the event? Okay, we both agree he did it, right? So if he did it, what kind of memory does he have? Does he remember sticking the knife in them?
You don't think you remember that traumatic event?
I wonder if you're a sociopath, and I wonder if you've been telling people for all these years that you're innocent.
Oh, you remember.
Trying to find the real killer.
I'm trying to get out and find the real killer. Everyone's all...
Not once did he bring up the real killer. I'm trying to find my wife's killer. The reason why, he never said that during like any of the parole thing.
When he came out, he did. Oh, no, not on this one.
Find my wife's killer.
Yeah, never on this one.
Someone killed my wife.
That ship sailed a long time ago.
It was not me. I'm being tried for it. I'm being unjustly accused.
He
There's a
doesn't say that
civil
anymore.
case that I lost.
He came out with a book, If I Did It.
Yeah, he was going to, but he didn't release that book.
I thought he did.
No.
And all the proceeds went to the gold.
No, I'm pretty sure that the publishing company backed out of that.
Probably smart on their part.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Dude, will you have him on the podcast?
Oh. I don't know if he would do it, but if he did do it, yeah, I'd have him on.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'd have to have him on.
Yeah, okay.
I did it.
Straight up,
The if is right. It's hidden right there. Remember, that's what they had to do.
Oh, that's right. If I did it in the eye.
Buy it right now on Amazon.
by
Wow.
O.J. Simpson.
Jesus Christ, that's still. I thought they pulled that. Confessions of the Killer in all caps.
Oh, they're
Fred
written as the
Goldman and
rights.
Kim
I
Goldman.
think that's how it happened. They had to. They're the
What?
authors, so they're getting all the money.
Yeah, they get all the money.
They get all the money, but did he really write the full story?
They awarded the rights to them.
Yeah, because double jeopardy, right? You can't be tried for it anymore.
You can't make money off the crime is sort of what it is. Like,
Yeah.
if you did it,
How much money and also they have a civil case against him. How much money do you think he made off that book?
God, you don't make that much money off books unless you're just fucking...
You do if you're like Bill
If
O'Reilly.
you're J.K. Rowling or some shit.
Yeah, if you're writing books that like old people read,
Yeah.
they buy a lot of books. If I did it.
We kind of know how you do it if you did it. Is it? Do we
Stab
really
'em,
need to read the
kitchen
book?
knife,
yeah,
run,
stab both of them.
Go to Chicago, call the lawyers,
Come back.
come back, act dumb,
Yeah. Act up.
Rinse.
Kardashian helps me out.
rinse, repeat. Does it say how many books? Does it say how many books they sold?
I'm looking down and see.
I gotta think it was not much.
I didn't even know it was out, and I'm all about this.
He got some sort of crazy settlement, right? It was like a $35 million settlement or something like that.
$33.5 million.
$33 million. But how much has he been paid? I used to know his Ron Goldman's sister.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you know her?
She worked on something that I did. She was very nice. Very cool chick.
Brian ran into the dad in Phoenix
Oh, yeah?
selling men's shirts.
Why,
Fuck.
what's the big pause?
I-
Men's.
I was trying to think what he was selling, but I remember he was selling like men's golf shirts or some shit. Like the struggle is real for Ron Goldman. You know, like game over. You lose a child and it goes down like that.
Just hard to believe that guy's now going to get out. What do you do? I mean, you only got a certain amount of time left on this planet.
I'd probably
You
get
get
a
a
gun.
hammer?
And I'd probably hammer. It's gonna be tough to take out OJ. He's still pretty athletic and black. So I would I'd probably get a gun and when he gets out, drive down to Florida, or if he comes back to Brentwood, it's gonna make it super easy on you, and probably shoot him.
Could be headed to reality TV.
That's what I called.
Oh my God.
I've watching that documentary about him. I completely forgot about all the weird stuff he was doing before he did go to jail. And he was
Oh, my
making that
God.
show in Vegas where he had. I didn't even know about it. Seeing it on the documentary shows everything.
He did a rap.
Yeah, he had a rap
He had a
song.
rap
a rap
song?
After he
video.
murdered his wife?
Oh yeah,
This is
yeah.
right before he went to jail in like 2005 or 6.
He had a
something
rap.
like that.
innocent. I'm innocent.
It was like the
gloves
juice
don't
is loose.
You
The
got
juice
to
is
acquit.
loose. yeah,
Good juice.
I'm innocent.
yeah. It was some here.
Let's hear
It's
it.
a good.
Are we gonna get pulled off of
don't know.
YouTube
I'll
for the
pull it
O.J. Simpson
No
song?
way. Look at this.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. We gotta play this. Let's ride. Let's ride this. Give us some volume. Oh my God! Ooh, these
Boats
girls.
and hoes. Boats and
This
hoes.
is the remix.
It has escapability.
Who are these girls?
Hoes.
He's got white face on.
They all have titties out and everything.
Yes.
Oh my God! This is real.
This is a real music video. America's Most Wanted.
This is crazy. He's dressed up like Elvis. I can't believe this is real.
Look at those titties.
Give me some volume here. People hear this, right? People on YouTube are hearing this?
YouTube can't hear it, no.
No? Oh.
I don't know. It'll get taken down probably.
Not if you play just the audio.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. 100%.
OJ Simpson, get juiced. What year did this happen?
Like 2004, 2005?
I have no idea.
This is insane. This is insane. It's all these girls taking their pants off.
See, he was doing a prank show and you got juiced was the tagline.
Oh my God. He did a fucking prank show after he murdered 2 people. He's got a midget on his lap. This is insane.
I can't believe you've never seen this.
Oh my God. All you player haters. Get on your knees and get some of these.
And
these
then grab
nuts.
his crotch.
He said these nuts. This is crazy. And you got to think, is this 2005? Is that what you said? So he's got to be like 60 years old when this is happening.
Damn, it only has 15,000 views.
Well,
It's on YouTube. I don't
check in a couple of days.
We just helped the juice
I just
out.
don't think people knew about this.
Another reason he needs to come on the goddamn podcast.
Yeah, maybe I can come on dressed like Elvis again.
No, maybe he'll come on dressed as Whiteface.
God damn, this is nuts.
He's a terrible
I have no
person.
idea. I wonder if he was like, look, I gotta make money.
And someone threw this idea at him. Look at him in a do-rag and
Yeah.
don't
It's
piss him off, though.
very strange.
So you did a bingo at like in Whiteface with like at a secure old people home or something.
Oh my
The
God.
struggle is real.
This is so strange.
I can't believe this. This rap song where it's like, it's hard in the streets in L.A.
That is true.
Yeah, he has like a legit rap song, though. This is the remix, Jamie.
He's got a good point. Both of them are good.
11.
We don't need to watch anymore.
Dude, what a
I've seen
terrible
enough.
person.
I wonder what he's. I mean, I feel like a guy like that probably like would do anything. It's like we got to figure out some way to do, and who's going to be working with him. You're not going to get like the top minds of Hollywood.
Fuck, no one's. He might pop up on some reality show. But, dude, imagine those hoes. They were saying he was getting more women than ever when he got out. Like, when he was out of trial, they say he
Really?
went to Florida and was just dicking girls down.
Now? Like recently?
Now, yeah, killing it.
Like, just got out.
What type of psycho chicks are hooking up with OJ right now?
Skanks. There's people that are attracted to murderers. It's
Yeah, I
like
know.
it's a normal thing.
Like serial killers
Yeah.
kill the game.
Yeah, it's
Horrible.
weird. Yeah,
Whatever.
girls like send pictures, and there's something that some women like about
Charles Manson
bad
tried to get
people.
married, and I guess the court was like, nah, man. Yeah, or maybe he did get married.
He said it's off or the thing's off. But
Charles Manson was like, nah, you crazy, bitch.
Yeah, Manson's like, look,
Look at that
wow,
crazy
she's
hoe.
hot.
Not bad. Look at his high and tight fade, though.
I like that too.
I'm
He's
not
still got
mad.
the swastika tattooed on his forehead too.
That's never going to
hilarious.
go away. Come on.
Maybe get that lasered off, bro.
No, what?
Get even more pussy.
Dude, every time he's up for parole, you ever see him go nuts? Like, he just fucks himself. He goes opposite of fucking...
I hate your garbage, man. You made me. You people made me. Your system. Your system made me, man.
why does Duncan look so much like him?
He doesn't. That's
Duncan
racist.
Trussell?
You're racist. You're fucking
Jesus Christ.
so racist.
He's never getting out. Imagine that crazy
Look at the
hoe
girl.
who tried marrying
I
him,
bet
though.
that girl sucks a hella dick.
The meanest dick in the world.
Gobble, gobble, She's probably just got moves that you never even heard of before.
I mean, Charles Manson's seen it all.
Yeah.
And he's about
Does he
to
get
marry-
conjugals? Does he get to... Oh, she shaved her head?
Yeah.
She shaved her head?
Damn, I bet she's healthy.
That's a bad move, honey.
At least her
You
eyes
got
are
to get
straight.
you a wig until that shit grows back. Some girls can't pull off the no shirt shaved head test.
Oh, my God.
Like some girls look pretty until you shave their head and take their shirt off and you go, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, game over.
What did we do here? What happened? Who are those people with him?
It said he was being two-timed.
Oh, she was fucking that other
She
dude,
was
too?
26. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, with the wolf guy, 65.
With his disciple, Gray Wolf, 65, just months after her marriage license to wed the murderer expired.
Bro, she was getting dicked down by 2 old dudes.
Manson's 80. What does he expect? Well, she's getting dicked down by... Look, this girl's obviously fucking bananas, right? What does she look like and he look like? Get them all together in that picture. Let me see that picture.
Damn, and the gray wolf guy got arrested for smuggling a cell phone in.
Look at that guy. He's like sneaky. He's sneaky. Some guys like sneaky pussy. They like to be friends with a guy and bang his girlfriend when they're
Dude,
not
those
around.
2 old dudes are busting loads in this crazy bitch.
His loads, all of them, have like a swastika on.
Just full of hate. Just hate loads. Just
Like
fucking hate loads.
sperms.
Swastika.
Like a cartoon.
My
Think of a
God.
cartoon for a sperm.
My
With a
God.
swastika on its forehead,
My
wiggling in there.
God. What the
Boing.
fuck?
Just dead loads. They come in with like, you know, when cartoons and people are dead and they have an X for eyes.
Yeah, just
That's
their
what his loads
X
are
already.
Like.
Just
Just-
freaking.
They're just totally dead-eyed.
Just
like a
hate
dead
loads.
fish. You know, you catch a fish and they're dead and their eyes cloud over. That's what these sperms look like. They're like zombie
Just-
sperm
just
with a
fucking-
swastika on their forehead.
My God.
80.
He called the marriage off after apparently maybe he found out that she was going to. They were trying to get him to sign a document to give his body to them, and they were going to put his body in a glass crypt when he died, and probably sell tickets to some sort of weird. Charles
That's a good
Manson
move.
grave.
You can't do that to me, man. The fucking government's had me in a casket forever, man.
Wait, so that was too much for Charles Manson?
He's
He's like,
like,
damn,
"That's
you're
crazy."
crazy,
I
bitch.
realized, yeah.
You know what? You're crazy, bitch. I'm
you
out.
gotta take a certain amount of crazy if you want to bang a hot 25-year-old and you're an 80-year-old serial killer.
Bro, if Charles Manson goes, you're crazy. What the fuck? How do they not arrest her on the
You're
spot?
crazy, man. 27-year-old sought to wed the mastermind of the Helter Skelter murders so that she could gain possession of his remains when he died. That is beautiful. She must have had to suck that old dick.
Oh, dude.
She had to suck that old dick.
What? You want to put his body in a glass case? You
See,
paying?
but we're saying that as if that wasn't like that was like her plan all along. It could have been like her along the way. She's fucking nuts. She wants to bang Charles Manson. She's got some
nuts.
other nutty ideas too.
She probably has great
Right?
parents.
It
Yeah.
might not have been some grand conspiracy that she masterminded from the beginning. I know how to get rich. This is what I'm going to do. Maybe it was like, I'm fucking crazy. I want to bang Charles Manson. What else I want to do? I want to put his body in a fucking jar and let everybody look at it.
and people pay $1 to check it out.
Fill him up with formaldehyde. Let everybody stare. She's fucking nuts. Bitch, she's got a lot of crazy ideas. Go talk to her. She'll probably tell you some shit about psychics and aliens.
But that one
Look at
really
her.
sticks out, especially for Charles Manson.
Yeah, not good. Not good. A lot of issues there. There's a lot of issues there.
You should
But-
have her on the podcast.
Nah, she'd know where the podcast studio is. You don't want that bitch finding out where
No,
you
then
are.
she wants your body in a tank.
Just coming out trying to suck your dick when you get in your car.
with Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter.
Suck your dick to Helter Skelter and shit.
I love the stance he's got there, though. Scroll up the
Talking
picture.
about that power stance
Look
with
at
the
that.
towel behind his neck.
Look at it. It's got a towel up. I just did my calisthenics. That's how I keep
Why is it so
alive.
tan?
Nothing but hate and sun tanning.
How do you get tan?
He just stares at the sun. They let him get out, I guess. I mean, what? Not entitled to a conjugal visit. So they never leave him alone with her. So do you throw a blanket over it? Ever give you a handy?
No, you can't. Guards ain't having that. His crazy ass.
What does it say there?
Hybristophilia. I was trying to see if that's what is the term for women who like psychopath killers.
Oh, not even close. Yeah, she's not even close. There's a lot of them. I know that Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, he had a bunch of chicks that were
Dude,
trying to marry
Ted
him.
Bundy was
Yeah.
like
Killing
killing the game.
Killing the
If he
game
had
from
Tinder,
inside.
if there's like Tinder for serial killers, he's getting swipe lefts all fucking night.
Pulled that phone out of his ass and just
Yeah.
started swiping.
Yeah, but who was
Guards
he?
come
Was he the
back.
gay one?
No, that was Dahmer. Dahmer was the gay one.
yeah. Ted Bundy though was a dime piece
You know,
for
handsome
serial
fella.
killer. Yeah,
That was the problem. Somebody who was like a famous singer got in his car and realized it. Like as she was about to get in the car, she realized that the inside of the door did not have any handles on it. And she freaked out. Debbie Harry from Blondie. She almost
Damn.
got in his car. Like he almost got her.
tight move, Debbie Harry.
Ted Bundy lured her into a car. Wow. She almost fell victim.
See, he was the one thing they'll have in common is they're charming.
Yeah. Well,
Charles Manson isn't, but
he probably was, though. You know, he's like charming in sort of an apocalyptic way where he understands like, you know, what people want to hear. They want some wise old mentor, you know.
He's charming for batshit crazy.
Yeah. But there's a lot of those batshit crazy girls out there that want you to tell them about the Illuminati.
They want a daddy.
Yeah, there's a plan.
Yeah.
All these they're starting a race war.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that want to hear like really nutty shit from some old daddy dude.
God, it's weird.
It's awesome.
It's so weird.
It's awesome that people like that exist. It's awesome that there's a girl who's like, her main goal in life is to fuck Charles Manson.
And put him in a fish tank. Put him in a fish tank.
Come on, man. It makes the world a better place.
No, I like crazy
really
people
does.
until they start killing people. But when they're that crazy.
I'm not a fan of that. I would like you to not do that.
But I'm a fan of you wanting to marry Charles Manson and put him in a fish tank.
Love it.
And make money off of it.
I love you that you shaved your head, you crazy
Me too.
bitch. You know?
And I love that you get tag team from his old friend.
Yeah. She's probably got some really stupid quotes tattooed on her ribs.
Oh, just some hateful quotes.
Yeah. Probably like some demonicon shit.
Yeah.
Something from some ancient book translated from Latin to English.
Some horrible shit.
Yeah, some horrible shit about the end of times.
Fuck's sakes.
I love it. I love all the crazy in the world, man. I don't like the violent crazy. I don't like when people. You know what? My faith in humanity is somewhat restored because of Houston, because of all the videos that I saw of all these people rescuing people in Houston. I felt super good about that, man. That made me feel really good.
Yeah,
I
did
felt
you
super
see that?
happy.
They were saying there's like no looting or anything going on. Like
It's
communities
amazing.
coming around helping each
You
other.
know why?
It'd be easy to loot.
Texas, motherfucker. They got
Texas.
guns.
Yep.
They got a whole lot of guns. That is the wrong place to loot.
But everyone has guns, even the criminals. You know what I'm saying? So you could get away with some shit, but they're saying everyone's just gathering around helping each other out, which is cool.
That's good. You know, I think Texas has a good sort of pride in
Prideful
being
state, for
Texas.
sure,
Yeah, and they're being Texans is important to them. It's very different than any other state. California is very different than any other state too. I mean, it's got its own. Every state sort of has its own vibe. New York obviously has its own vibe, but man, Texas has its own vibe to the point where it's almost another country.
I agree. Like
Yeah.
like Texas, like if you meet someone from Texas, they want you to know you're from Texas. Florida's not like that.
No.
You don't see people from Miami super prideful or fucking
No.
Fort Lauderdale.
No, it's different.
But New York, they are.
Yeah.
Boston, they are.
But
LA, they are.
all of them don't have it like Texas does. Texas, everything is Lone Star.
Another level.
Lone Star barbecue, Lone Star this, Texas that,
Ford
Texas this.
Texas truck. Their
Oh,
license
yeah,
plates say
yeah.
Texas truck.
Yeah, man, they're different. It's different. It's
Texas football.
They were a republic forever. Like they're barely a state. Like they were like one of the only states that like had this argument that they could leave the country. They leave the union.
Good point.
And it's also a weird state that they have these giant ass ranches. Like Texas has these like 80,000, 100,000 like gigantic acre ranches.
It's cool.
Well, it's weird. It's like they have so many ranches.
Yeah.
Also, that bit from my act, totally true. There's more tigers in Texas in private collections than all of the wild in the world.
No. For
Yes.
reals?
Yeah. You ever see that bit that I used to do?
No.
Oh my God. King's Ranch, 911,215 acres. Jesus. Briscoe
Holy
Ranches,
fuck.
560,000 acres. Wagoner Ranch, 530,000 acres. These are huge ranches. 911,000 acres is fucking
Dude,
bananas.
who owns King Ranch?
Some dude who's just balling. He calls himself the king of King's
Johnny
Ranch.
Depp.
That guy might as well have his own country. He basically has like a small European country.
Damn, he can stay there right now.
I bet that shit's like the size of Rhode Island.
Oh, bro, first of all, there's a King Ranch Ford truck. They have their own trucks.
Oh, that's right. They do. Balling out of control.
Yeah, there it is,
Ranch,
King Ranch.
King Ranch Ford.
There's nothing more
Jesus
American than that
Christ.
King Ranch F-150.
What's under the hood? America.
Fucking America.
Eagle
Horsepower.
dick. Just a big old eagle dick. Go back up there to the what's the heavy bag? Hold on. Why does it have heavy bags? The fuck is all that? Check out the new innovations. Go click on the heavy bag. Why does it have all the weights and shit? What is that? The fuck is going on? I can't do this. It's Dennis Leary's voice. Go back to the King's Ranch page again too. I guess it's a hunting ranch too. Yeah, click on the lower left or the left-hand side.
Dude, they have mini golf there?
They probably have zebras. Oh, okay. See those deer? Look at those deer's antlers. See that shit? You know
Yeah.
where that comes from? Can you go back
They've been
there?
around a long time.
No,
man.
no. No, that's selective breeding. They take these farm deers. So this is super. Hold on, 12,000 nilgai. That's crazy. Those are African animals. They have 12,000 African antelope. It's a big ass antelope too.
Look at that fat ass turkey.
Yeah, 770,000
I'd
acres.
shoot the fuck out of that turkey.
Premier destination for Texas whitetail. Those deer, a lot of them, what they do is they get them from when you see crazy antlers with all kinds of goofy shit all over them, not like normal antlers. A lot of that is like
a fake ass on a chick.
breed a lot, but it's real. But they're pet deer. They grow them in these high fence operations. They feed them this insane concentration that has like heavy duty
PEDs.
protein in it, like PEDs, yeah. And then they bring in certain bucks that have crazy genetic characteristics, and they breed them together, like
X-Men
like
deer.
any hunter that sees like a crazy deer with all sorts of bullshit all over the place, they go, "Oh, okay, you're shooting a farm deer."
Oh, they don't want to fuck with it?
No, because a lot of those
Still
times
good meat?
these animals, they're getting shot in these like tiny little farms. They're talking about like a few acres.
And that thing has no idea.
Has
Because
no
it grew
idea.
up basically like a rich kid in Calabasas.
And most of these people are shooting it with a gun too. So they're just like setting up shop, waiting for that thing to walk in the right thing, and boom, they blow it away. It's more of a execution than it is a
yeah,
hunt.
it's fucked up. What else they got on that ranch? I saw a crocodile.
No, they have crocodiles.
Fuck yeah.
Come on, they do
Yeah.
not have
Yeah, they
crocodiles.
do.
They have alligators. I'm
Nah,
sure.
that was a saltwater croc. He had some shit,
Go to
man.
King Grant's hunting. Go
Was
to
this the
hunting again.
coolest place on
I
earth?
can't believe they have their own fucking truck. Here's the ranch wildlife. Click on that.
Dude, look at
Nilgai
that
hunts.
boar. Look at that.
That's a crocodile.
That'd be a crocodile where I come from.
Is that an alligator? I think it's an alligator. I don't think they have crocodiles in. They have North American crocodiles in Florida, but I don't think they have them in
Dude,
Texas.
it's the King Ranch, so
They can do whatever the fuck they want.
it's the King Ranch.
Saltwater fishermen be the best place in Texas coast to
Trout.
pursue speckled trout and redfish. Redfish are delicious.
What else they got? Turkey, antelopes,
So they're on the
hogs.
water. They might have got wrecked by this storm, by the way. They might not even be here anymore.
Ah, fuck, King Ranch. Are they in Houston?
They're somewhere on the water if they have ocean fishing.
Yeah,
they
or
might
they
have
just built their own ocean in there.
They might have just dug a fucking. We're gonna get us a compound going about 17 feet deep with the concrete. We designed this motherfucker to be aerodynamic, so when them 400-mile-an-hour winds come, they just glide.
Oh, they're
off the top.
fucked.
Yeah, they got hit
Look where it's at.
hard. Why don't you Google King Ranch hurricane damage? Let's see if they're still around.
Dude.
We're going to get an invitation from the King Ranch. Come on down, shoot some hogs. Hey, boss.
Hey, King Ranch, I'm in.
Will you shoot a hog out of a helicopter with me?
100%. 100%.
I would do it with Ted Nugent, but Doug Stanhope will get mad at me.
Tim Kennedy wants us to do it with him.
Now I'm in.
Right?
Now
America.
I'm in. Yeah,
Fuck, you talking about American Dad? I'll shoot
Yeah.
some hog with American
you,
Dad.
me, and Tim Kennedy in a fucking helicopter. And by the way, they donate all that food, and wild hogs are fucking delicious too, and they really do have to shoot them, folks.
And they're fucking there's so many of them.
Yeah.
That's the way Tim explained it to me.
America, fuck yeah.
I see we do on King's
So
Ranch.
does it say anything about the damage?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find something that has specifically King Ranch in it, but this has that it hit right near the beach. by
Okay,
it, so.
it's state of disaster. Yeah, they must have got fucked.
You know what
up.
though? King's Ranch might have some special protection program. They're so fucking rich where just these walls go up. You can't
What we
fuck with
did,
them.
we set it up so you just press a button here and the whole building slides underground right quick.
Like Biodome.
like where the X-Men, their fucking jet comes out
Yes.
of the ground. Boom. It's like a big circle. It opens up like this.
King Ranch, baby.
Maybe, man. King Ranch. Do you think that's like a place where you could? I think that's one of the few places that I could live outside of California that I would be like super happy.
Texas?
Is Austin. Yeah, Austin, Texas.
Anywhere like Texas, Dallas, although it gets hot, but I could definitely live in Austin.
Did you do shows there?
I did a show in Houston and Dallas. I haven't been to Austin yet.
Oh, you got to do Cap City Comedy Club.
I know.
It's the shit.
I know I need to get
It's
down.
amazing. You'd love it.
I love Austin.
They're next level people too. Austin's next level people.
Great food too.
Fucking phenomenal,
Phenomenal.
barbecue.
You down there with Aubrey takes you all over. I had the best Thai food in my life in Austin.
Ooh, strong words.
I know, right?
The best ever.
Ever. Ask Aubrey about it.
Just some good shit right over here on Ventura.
Really? Love Thai food.
It's a lot. It's weird how like Thais made it all the way. I mean, like, I guess they're everywhere, but like you go to like a lot of these Thai restaurants, it's very rare that they're not Thais working there.
If they have a
Thai
white person,
people.
I just turn around and walk out.
Yeah, Mexican.
Yeah,
dude
you better be
making
Thai.
food.
Nah,
I can't do that.
I go to sushi. It's a white dude. Fucking see ya.
Yeah, white dudes. There's a lot of like white people getting into the Mexican food game, and you gotta go.
The Mexican food game.
I'm not mad at you. You can make some good Mexican food, but better hide in the kitchen. Keep up this illusion.
I agree. And put the Mexican in front
Just
to work it.
come out with a big fake mustache. Señor, did you order the carne asada?
Hey, Holmes. Hey, Holmes. I want that shit.
Chipotle used to have a lot of Mexicans working at it, at least in Columbus when I was going there.
No, they
And then
still
at some
do.
point they switched and they were like, nah. we're not gonna do that.
McDonald's bought them. They fucked up, and then they bought it back, right?
Yeah.
How good is Chipotle? Even though people are getting sick
Instead
as
of
fuck.
that queso, I heard it's delicious. I haven't tried it.
Listen,
They have a
man,
new
for
queso.
me, I get 2 orders of guacamole, and I get one of them rice bowls with steak.
Preach.
And I'm eating fairly keto without eating all the rice. If I just eat mostly the meat and the guacamole, which is fantastic.
You can do
for
keto there. You get the
Yeah.
fajita veggies for the bed, and then you do double meat. You do all the salsas, double guacamole. It's delicious.
Dude, I feel good about it.
Me too, man.
It's not bad, man. For fast food, it's about as good as you're gonna get.
I agree.
Yeah.
Thai food, they say to a certain point, can be healthy too. If it's like real Thai, like the noodles and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously not keto, but
No, not keto, but rice noodles. Man, I'm struggling with keto. I drift in and out.
Me
My
too,
love
bro.
of pasta is just so strong. I go back to it though. You know, the thing that knocks me
Old
back on
Faithful.
course though is those ketones, man.
The ketones?
Exogenous ketones, taking that ketogenic stuff. That's the big one because it's so easy for me. I take it when I work out in the morning.
I know.
Take it before
they
I do
say-
anything.
But you had homeboy like Dr. Keto on your show. He was saying really it's gonna take about how long? Is it? A year, 18 months, some shit to stay in ketosis.
To be completely adapted.
That
He's
motherfucker was
off the charts.
discouraging.
Off the charts, crazy though. I mean, with keto,
Crazy
in a good
smart.
way. Crazy smart.
Crazy.
A lot of people disagreed with him. I'd like to get those people on with him. They
He was
disagreed
so
with him about
smart,
physical
though.
performance. Oh yeah,
And he was like,
super
he was like
smart.
to stay in keto. And if you're trying to get on keto and you listen to that podcast, that motherfucker was so discouraging.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you need about 12 to 18 months before anything happens. And I was like, you lose weight fast.
You do. You know what the thing that gets me the most that I found was when my body became fat adaptive, right? I switched over. The thing that I could tell for sure was that my appetite was not crazy in the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, I don't have the ups and downs.
No ups and downs.
Where now I went off it and I'm doing pescatarian, having more carbs, and I'm fucking starving.
Now, why pescatarian? Why fish?
Because I'm weird. No, just because
trying
I'm
it?
just trying mixing it up. Like
How
that.
does it feel? Do you like it?
All right.
Just all right?
All right.
Yeah.
It gets a little challenging. Like I eat so much salmon and tuna, you know.
You got to be careful with mercury levels with
I
that
know.
stuff, too.
I know. With the tuna especially.
Yeah.
Salmon not so much. But you know, sardines, oysters,
Right.
scallops. It gets a little challenging. A lot of salads.
How long you been doing it now?
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Are you trying to get leaner? Like you're just trying to try it out?
Just try and get leaner. And just mix it up. Because I know keto works, but again, I after listening to Homeboy on the podcast, I was like, shit, unless I'm like all the way in for 18 months.
Yeah, well, I think he's talking about all the benefits. You know, he's talking about like there's real serious metabolic benefits to be gained from staying with it for long periods of time. But I think that's probably the case. But food is something else too. There's a lot of pleasure with food. You know, like there's something to be said about enjoying life. And I think you should eat health. I follow what I call the 80-20 principle, where 80% of the time I eat really good.
Preach.
And then 20% of the time, I'll fuck off.
Me too. Monday
You know?
through Friday, I'm good, man. Then Sunday, if I'm with my fam, or like we went to Universal on Thursday, I had a bunch
Yeah.
of chicken tenders.
Yeah, I also work out like a fucking demon. So I
Every
don't
day.
get fat.
Every day,
Simple,
yeah.
simple.
So I don't
Yeah.
stay fat, yeah.
Yeah. But I just like a little lasagna every now and then. That cheese and the meat and you know that feeling when you take a big bite of fucking heavy sauce, cheesy lasagna and you're like, oh my,
My mouth
God.
is watering. You know what fucks me up? And then what gets me, we're just talking shit about advertisements on Domino's. When's the last time you had a hot Domino's pizza?
Domino's pizza, they always have it in the back if they can get it at a UFC. Actually, they just get any kind of pizza. But I've had Domino's before too. It's not bad.
Bro, this is the thing. Here's the fat kid tip. If you want to make sure you have a fresh pizza, when you're ordering online, make sure you ask for extra robust tomato sauce. Because they're not going to give you an old one. Like, fuck, this asshole asked for fresh sauce. So they have to put extra on it so it's a fresh pizza.
Extra robust tomato sauce.
Game over. That pizza That fucking pizza, man.
Dude, there's a place in Woodland Hills, Tonino's. They shit in the mouth of Domino's.
You watch your fucking American
Domino's mouth up like, you know the crocodiles, and the crocodiles are biting cartoon characters and they're holding the
They're
mouth
holding
up.
the mouth?
That's what they do to
Like
Domino's.
Splash Mountain?
And they just shit in the mouth of Domino's. Just, ah!
What kind of pizza? Is it thin
So
crust or
good. Thin crust. Thin crust.
fucking right it is.
So good.
Oh,
Who's that
I
guy?
love the Domino's guy. Boing.
The Noid. Is what
Noid,
it's
yeah,
called.
yeah.
He's not around anymore?
No.
Nah, he's too fucking crazy.
Avoid the Noid.
Shit in his mouth.
He looks like Charles Manson's girl.
What
We
is
can't-
why was he around? What was the deal with the Noid?
Cartoon. They were trying to probably market to kids back in the 80s.
He had a
or
video
whatever it
game
was.
too.
God.
Yeah, and then they brought out a game.
I had a stuffed
Oh,
Noid when I was a
God.
kid.
It's like a 7-Up character too. Remember, like Spot.
That's
Yes.
all just dough and sugar. I mean, that's what it is. Dough and sugar and cheese.
I don't give a fuck what it is. It's so delicious. A fresh Domino's pizza? How dare you?
You know, what's your favorite pizza combination?
I go, again, the extra robust
Okay.
tomato sauce,
Okay.
cheese, pepperoni, jalapenos, tomatoes,
Ooh.
I think. Oh, and mushrooms.
I have 3 favorite
Oh,
combinations.
let me hear it. My mouth is watering so bad,
First,
bro.
my
Wait,
classic-
where do you get it from, though?
different pizza places.
just in general?
Toninos is really good. Just in general.
Okay.
The classic for me is pepperonis with mushrooms.
I like a good pepperoni mushroom, too, bro.
A good pepperoni and mushrooms. Some pizza, I like a fucking flat cheese pizza.
Me
Nothing
too.
but cheese.
Like a goddamn
Yeah,
American.
man. Like
a
a
nice
fucking-
cheese pizza.
Yes.
But I can't have I need some sauce.
Now,
I need
here's-
some sauce.
Here's where I deviate. Double pineapple, double anchovy.
Oh, you lost me on the anchovy, but I fucks with the pineapple.
Dude, pineapple and anchovy pizza is fucking
A little
delicious.
sweet and salt.
Sweet and salty with the cheese. The sauce is oozing. Oh, dude, double. I'd have to get them to like read it back to me.
They're like, you sure you want? Are you trying to
Wait
shit
a
your
minute,
pants,
Did you
sir?
say double pineapple, double anchovy? I'm like, motherfucker. I said
That's
double
exactly what I
pineapple,
said.
double anchovy. I want 4 Diet Cokes.
Yes.
do this.
It's so unhealthy, but
Yeah, it's
so,
so wrong.
goddamn good.
But if you're watching a movie or something like that, like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 or something like that, you get a double pineapple.
Oh, or you're
Look
on
at that. That motherfucker right there.
No, that's deep dish, son. That's
That's a
fuck your
casserole.
deep dish. Yeah,
That's more of a casserole. I don't think that's deep dish.
it looks deep
That's
from
all
the
I could
angle.
find that had the.
Double pineapple, double anchovy. Yeah, that's a casserole.
Oh,
These
that
people
got
are
the
assholes.
anchovies. That got
Those are
artichokes.
artichoke hearts.
Ah, fuck that noise. I like a nice margarita pizza too
That's
if it's
nice,
done
too.
right.
That's
a
nice,
good
too.
margarita pizza.
Dude, I had pizza in Italy. First of
Different
all,
level?
the bread is different. They have heirloom wheat. Their wheat is older wheat. It's wheat like our wheat used to be before we started fucking with it to make it more durable, to make it survive pesticides, to make it last longer, and to give more yield. Like if you have an acre of land and you grow this heirloom wheat, you will have a smaller yield than you have an acre of our new.
So better
sort of-
quality.
yeah, it's sort of like the same thing. Like when you see tomatoes in the store and they're big and they're fucking pale as shit, and they
Fucking
can
Brock
throw 'em.
Lesnar tomatoes
They
and
bounce.
shit.
Yeah, they bounce. Whereas you get an heirloom tomato, they're only good for like a couple of days and then they start to rot. But when you catch them and they're fresh, god damn, they're like a fruit. They're
The
delicious.
best.
They're fantastic.
So it was the best pizza ever.
Phenomenal pizza, phenomenal pasta. And you can buy the pasta. So the thing is, like their pasta is available in the United States. You got to order it from like Amazon.com. But I think it's called Double O pasta or Double O wheat. Double O or Double Zero. I forget.
And it's
Double
from
O.
Italy.
Yes, it's from Italy. And you buy it tastes different while you're eating it. It goes down easier.
They make tortellinis.
Yeah, they make everything.
God,
bro.
my mouth
Maybe
is
it's double
fucking
zero.
watering.
Is maybe it's Double Zero?
Yeah, it looks like double zeros, but it's
Oh,
not
it could be.
typed.
Well, a lot of people use zero in terms of. I mean,
You like a
for-
fettuccine
oh,
Alfredo?
I don't fuck with that stuff. I like red sauce.
Me
and I
too.
like-
I'm not a white sauce guy.
I think it's like white people food. It's like mayonnaise. Double Zero. Yeah, Double Zero pasta. Typically milled in Italy, where millers grade their flour using a zero rating. A single zero flour is quite coarse in texture, like powdery seminilla, whereas triple zero is much finer like cornstarch, but everyday flour is usually classified as double zero. Man, Double Zero spaghetti is the shit. It was so good, man. But just this one company that I bought it for, god damn it.
Do you make it at home?
Yes.
Your wife makes it?
I make it too. I cook. I know how to cook, bro. I can boil water.
Or, but then what kind of red sauce are you using?
I use Uncle Steve's. A
I
buddy.
don't know Agent Zero or Uncle Steve's. Shit.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'll find out right now.
My mouth is watering like a motherfucker.
King Arthur? No. I just Googled.
I'll tell you what, everyone says New York pizza, Chicago pizza, LA pizza, Justa, or you get Jelena takeaway pizza. Some of the best in the world. Abbott Kenny pizza, Abbott pizza.
I've been looking for good pizza.
You're looking for good pizza?
I mean, I'm in the middle. I'm not on the west side, so.
Bro, well, I don't know around here, but
Hollywood area.
I don't know pizza
See,
down
exactly.
there.
It's the west, yeah.
That Joey Diaz does. He was telling me someplace. But I'm telling you, man, Justa's pizza, game changer. This margarita pizza, knock your dick in the dirt.
Really?
Yes.
Where's that?
That's right off Gold's Gym there in Venice. Right off Rose, kind of. It's like almost like a deli atmosphere. Shit is delicious.
Damn, dude.
I know my pizza. You just made me so hungry, man.
My friend Steve Sharippa, he's been on the podcast before. He's the one who owns Uncle Steve's. It's all organic. Him and his wife created it, make it themselves. It's the best pasta sauce I've ever had. But they have a spicy pasta, like an arrabbiata.
Oh, I like it spicy.
You got to be careful with their spicy. They're spicy. They are not fucking
Oh, it's like real
around.
Italian spice?
So it's got a kick to it. Like, woo! Like, if you like a spicy sauce, I love it.
Me too.
It's got a kick, but it's all organic, super healthy, really good, delicious.
How
good,
hard
good
is it
flavors.
to get it? Is it exhausting to get, or is it easy?
I don't know. He brought me in a gang of it. He gave me like 2 cases of it. But I think you could buy it online.
You ever
Pretty
try
sure.
making your own pizza at home? Fucking
I don't
nightmare.
got that kind of time,
Yeah,
bro.
no fucking nightmare. It tastes like shit too.
I was like, when I see people get a pizza oven in their backyard, I'm like, that's something you're going to use 3 times.
Complete waste of time.
Ever?
Complete waste of time.
It's like when you see someone who doesn't work out, well, I figured if I buy this treadmill. No.
no, silly bitch.
You're not going to use that
No,
treadmill.
it's not the equipment. It's your
Yeah.
attitude.
You're not a
never
pizza
gonna do
maker,
it.
bro.
No, you're not a pizza man. You're not Chef Boyardee, are you?
Let's wrap this up.
Let's go get some fucking pizza.
Let's get some pizza. All right.
From Domino's.
See you, folks. Bye.
Put down a pizza, bro.